Computer, begin regeneration cycle.
I still have to do the new intro. Son of a bitch. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Regeneration Cycle.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Okay.
So, I'm proud of us. We've gotten two in 2 weeks. It's, we're getting back into it.
That's a streak. That's a record.
Hey, we're back into it. It's fine. So I finally went and got the haul from Heroes Con and kind of laid it out, as you guys can see in this absolutely insane freaking thumbnail.
That you'll be going through everything.
Did not realize how much we spent. And this isn't even everything. Shae has some things too. And I have a light box that is somewhere in the trunk of my car that I still have to find. But needless to say, I think we have plenty of stuff to go through. So before we get into that, though, Shae, how have you been?
I'm doing awesome. It is, of course, still hot as balls, and my eyes are giving me trouble. But since I did not dress up to be on stream tonight, in lieu of all that, I'm going to see what I can do about being on tomorrow when we do, is it Red Eyes 4 tomorrow?
Yes. We have Red Eyes for stream tomorrow. I'm super excited for. I gotta find that dress. I think it's over here. But
so to be clear, for those who don't know, I have this weird eye sinus thing. First of all, it's common for me to sleep with my eyes at least partially open because of the cancer surgery.
It's creepy, actually.
Thanks. Because of the cancer surgery, I had my 20s weakened the nerves in my face. Which means that the natural pressure that your muscles apply to your eyelids to keep them closed while you're asleep isn't always as effective for me. Which leads to me waking up with two raisinets made out of sulfuric acid just burning a hole straight through my eye sockets. So there's that. The other weird thing is, as some of you might be aware, in a cyborg, the eyes are connected to the synthetic sinus cavity. So a lot of times sinus pressure will cause my eyes to feel like somebody is skull fucking my eye socket on one side or the other. It's really fun when it's both. But yeah, most of these things occur right after I sleep or take a nap, especially when there's a fan on in the room, which obviously I did today because hot as balls. So all that is to say that I have a lot more willingness to go all out and be on camera on streams. It's just a matter of not being able to physically get there currently. And oddly enough, every bit of that dropped away when I was at Shae's. It was amazing.
I mean, you had like a day. You had like one day.
Yeah, a little bit. Mainly it was a toothache. By the way, I had to order some stuff for Mom with her over-the-counter drug benefit thing with her insurance.
Mm-hmm.
And I got some of that, is it Dentite or whatever?
Dentex.
Yeah, for the tooth that was giving me a problem while I was with you. So,
Fun times.
now that I've completely doxed all my medical shit, my tits are growing. It's really nice.
Yeah.
Shae, how do you think they're doing?
Well, they're growing well.
Thank you. Thank you. Nice to see. Nice to touch. Nice to have others touch.
Okay.
By the way, just to be clear, Philly was a gentleman.
Did not grow up Psy. Did not grow up Psy.
Did not. I'm trying to think. I'm starting to think that Tucci was overzealous with his hugs of me, trying to get a feel. But that's
it.
okay. That's okay. That's the money shot.
Worst.
What was I saying? Oh, and how's your week been, Shae?
This has actually not been a terrible week, so that's nice.
It's been very productive. Just looking behind you, I think credit where it's due.
Don't look too much behind me. So for people who don't know,
much better.
I've been spending a lot of time uncoupling this office and my house in general. And I'm in the process of moving the creation side of all the cosplay and the art and everything out of this room, so this can be a stream room that makes sense, because right now it makes no sense. So I got one desk out. You would think that means I have more room to move back. I actually have less. Long story. But yeah, it's getting there, and I'm hoping in the next couple of weeks that you guys will be seeing a new setup that is a lot cleaner, a lot nicer, a lot less danger with the little boy who likes to run around and literally knock everything out. By the way, I was putting together one of my organizing cabinets last night, and this little dude currently sitting on my lap decided that he was going to jump up on top of a not very sturdy square cabinet thing that's, really thin plastic. It's not at all a sturdy thing, and decided to bring down like it was a basket that's on top of there, but these baskets are like big baskets, and they're made of metal. So he basically threw a metal basket at me, hit me pretty good, and then I got to watch him fall in between, various spaces, bringing it down on top of him. So a little bit of a scare for me for a second. Definitely painful. My arm got a little bit of a bruise and everything. And then he just walked around like nothing happened. Like he was
To be
fine.
fair, who doesn't want to throw a metal basket at Shae sometimes?
I know, right? I understand.
He's just living the dream.
He is. He's just doing what you all dreamed to do.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine.
That's what all those super chats were for. Speaking of which, only a couple of days left at the end of the month.
Oh, yes. Please, feel free to like, subscribe, send super chats. Super helpful for us. You guys have no idea. We have been really doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes to try and improve our streams and to get more of a footprint out there and to get us working in doing more stuff. But we can't do this without you.
Also, saving up monies to develop better cosplays so that when we're at cons representing Red Valkyrie, being able to do that kind of stuff, I'm hoping that we can either, at the minimum, record some footage of us walking around at Baltimore, which will likely be our next con, which is in, I think it's September 21st. Yeah, right at at the holiday for me.
And Grey Wolf, this is the little boy I'm talking about. But we're in June, so he's 8 months old. Aren't you, you little shithead? Anyway, that's my shoulder. Okay.
So to finish what I was saying, either at a minimum, record some footage as we're walking around the con in September. If not, being able to go live while we're in Baltimore, since Shae got us some amazing new wireless mics.
I did. Hopefully.
Which
I mean,
I think brings us up to, is it 4 mics or 6 mics we now have? Because you had those ones that you interviewed Bill and Kat with at Tidewater that time.
This is either 6 or 8.
Yeah. So we could have a big group stream. You know what? Shae, what if we streamed the barbecue?
That would be a trick, but we could try it.
It's literally right outside the window of the
I
office
understand.
here.
I'm talking about getting all of the mics set up would be a challenge because each of them have a different receiver.
It'll be fine. People have phones.
It's fine. It won't be fine, but it'll be what it is.
We'll just
do you want to say hi?
Get a big boom mic for outside to capture all the partyings. Do I want to say hi? I think I did.
Do we want to say hi to the chat?
I have been in the chat, but yeah. So let's scroll up here.
I'm gonna smack Sai by the end of the stream, guys.
Good evening, Jason.
Hello, Jason.
Good evening, Chris.
Chris.
Good evening, Tank.
Hello, Tank.
Good evening,
Leek.
Hello, Mr. Grey Wolf.
Hi, Grey Wolf.
Hello, Mr. Person.
Some person. What's up? Awesome.
And a bunch of lurkers.
Yeah. Hi, lurkers. You know what? It's okay.
Thank you
we
to
all
the 18
creepy.
people. Thank you to the 18 people watching. Some of us more than others, Shae. Some of us more than others.
Oh, wait. I have a... yeah. It says, I'm not weird, I'm limited edition.
That is true.
That's true. I mean, I'm fucking weird, but it's fine.
Shae, do you happen to know where your key tag is that I got you? You know the one?
I know where it is. I don't have it within reaching distance.
I mean, everything.
I have the other two, but the one that you're talking about is on the leg bag, and the leg bag is not in this room.
Everything. Well,
No, everything is not in this room.
No, I'm saying everything's within reaching distance because you're at your house. But you know,
I'm not going outside.
If you want to be a stick in the butt, that's fine.
Yep. So I got me a key tag that says trophy husband.
Yeah.
And I wear it with pride.
Ha.
It was an unintentional pun, but I'll take it. All right. So before we start going through stuff, do we want to send the link or do we want to go through the one backing that I got?
Let's go through the backing you got, and then we'll send the link, and then we'll go through the con stuff.
Yes. Okay. So I got this poor box that looks all kinds of fucked up, and I was like, what the hell? Because I've been ordering shit from Temu, so I assumed this came from China, and then I realized it didn't come from China. People in the US are just really mean with packages. This is a box of goodness. I'm very excited for. So I'm gonna put that over here and grab this bad boy. We got another bad boy up in here. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. And that's it for the box. So we're gonna just. Okay. So. Let's start with the obvious comic part, and so we can see exactly what this is. Oh my good hell! This is a lot of stuff.
Lee,
a lot of stuff.
There's not a matter of giving the box to the cat. Every box becomes the cat's home for at least 3 minutes.
I have no say. Very cool. All right, so you guys might remember this little campaign with a certain actor involved. So we got the Exiled package. Look at this. Look at how gorgeous these look. Fantastic. You made me small again. That's so funny.
No, I was doing this.
You made me big and then small. Oh, got you. All right, and then we've got. I really like this design. So we've got a metal bookmark And the other side of it is like my favorite bit of artwork from the campaign. It's really shiny in my office. Let's try this. There you go. So that's really cool. Also got a pack of trading cards with nice little barcode on the back. Oh my gosh. These are okay. This is the one thing I'm going to say. While these are incredibly well packaged, how the fuck are you supposed to get into them when they are this tightly sealed? It's a little...
Razor blade at the top.
There's not even... there's like 5 cards or something. Like, there's not even that much. If you razor blade, you're cutting into cards. There's almost no seam.
Some motherfucker's always trying to ice skate uphill. It was from Blade 1.
Okay. Oh, man. All right. Got in there. Was really scared I was gonna... Oh, I did. I did fuck up one of the card backs. Oh, well. Well, it happens. All right. So we got Roach. Roach is obviously the Wesley Snipes character.
You know, I haven't seen Wesley Snipes in a while. That head looks a bit wider.
We got
Wesley.
Dora.
The Explorer? She's exploring some things.
I mean, that's a very sexy print. Calix. He's done some shit. Seen some shit.
Is he holding a bloody spine?
Yes, he is. Yep. Okay. He looks like he chopped it out of a dude's back and then ripped it out. We got Gentry. Gentry also looks like he's been through some shit. Oh, I like her. We got Jael. Jael. And we have Connor.
Is that John
pretty
Connor?
Cool. I don't know, babe.
Come with me if you want to live.
I want to smack you. That's what I want to do.
You're
so pretty cool haul. All right, and then there's more. That is in no way all for this campaign. There's so damn much. Let me put this back there. Put these back where we go.
Hello again, Chris. We're happy to hear that you're in and out.
Alright, so...
Like the burger, or like humping, or... Sam Jones, Sam Jones was a lot of fun. We had him on.
There we go. We also have the big, beautiful book. Oversized, pretty freaking badass looking.
Oh, I just heard that spine crackle.
Yeah.
Oh my god, don't do that. Oh.
I barely opened it. If you want to read it, it's gonna crackle. And then there's one more piece to this. One more piece to this that I wanted to show you guys, and this is what let me know what was in this and why I immediately closed the box back up, because I opened this small little box.
Nope, you cheated.
And this is what I found.
Wow.
Look at that. Look at how freaking gorgeous that is.
So art stream when of you painting that?
I know, right? Gosh, this is gonna be like killer to paint. It's gonna be fun, but it's also gonna be so stressful. But this, I love it. It's a big enough size, so it shouldn't be too terrible. But I'm gonna have to decide
Hey Shae,
how I want to paint it.
That's stream content for by Gaslight, and then you can compress it down into a time lapse.
Yeah, and then I don't know if you guys saw this, but all of the little relics at the bottom are really cool.
Yeah, that'll
be fun to make look like it's glowing.
And you're right, Leek. The lines are very, very sharp. They did a great job with the if they did a mold versus 3D printing.
Oh yeah,
paint it cell shaded. Chris says.
Ooh, that'd be good. Oh,
you know, that would kind of give you a warm up on doing my cosplay at Baltimore. One of the thoughts I had, since obviously, Motoko Kusanagi comes from a manga before it comes from a movie, was to add a little cell shading to my makeup for the next time I cosplay her. And a much fucking better wig. God.
Oh my gosh, yes. That wig, it didn't seem as bad when we were in the room, but once we got out on the con floor, I was like, oh no.
And it was so shiny. It was so shiny.
It was unnatural.
We needed to do the liquid fabric softener rinse.
Yeah, but we would have had to start doing. We did not prep for this con well. We would have had to start that like a week before. So.
Well, it originally started out where I was going to be there for 2 weeks, and someone decided that they just weren't going to return me for an additional 2 weeks, which means that all of my dress-up stuff for cons, I didn't bring with me. Luckily, I had all my makeup, obviously, and luckily I had my big boots. But everything of that cosplay was slapped together at the last minute with a lot of Amazon ordering, because I had a lot of I had like the military belt, and I had the gloves, but I didn't really have a lot more than that for the cosplay, except that wig, which I had never even taken out of the bag before.
Yeah.
So all the rest of the stuff was in Virginia versus Maryland, where we were coming from to be able to go to North Carolina. So yeah, it was very put together in the last week before the con. Shae's buddies at the UPS store did an amazing job getting, what is it, vinyl?
Mm-hmm. Iron-on vinyl print.
Yeah, to be able to put on the, I guess, decals, you would want to call it, for that costume. And luckily I had my nice motorcycle jacket that Shae had gotten me with all the Ghost in the Shell patches all over it.
It's a very nice jacket.
Yeah, the cosplay felt awesome to wear. It truly did. Yeah, and I'm so glad, Shae, that I used my shorter boots under those pads rather than using the bigger ones.
Yeah.
The bigger ones being
the bigger ones would have fit.
The hard rock ones that go all the way up to my fucking knee. No, but it would have insulated my leg from those straps, which were very tight. But still, it all worked out great. Better pants next time. Of the 3 other pairs of pants here that I have that would be useful. But yeah, so much fun. All right, you gonna send the link?
Yep.
Awesome. And then we will get into some con purchases. And since I'm not on camera, I'm not sharing mine this week. I will share them next week.
So I got a really cool series from an indie artist that seems like it's going to be a complete clusterfuck, and I'm so here for it.
Yeah, I mean, we stopped by so many indie artist stables and just talked to them about their projects and stuff like that. Spread the word about the auction, since we charge nothing for it, and it's great exposure, and it's a chance to sell art, which is what they were doing at the con anyway.
Just reminded me I need to reach out to that one other artist.
The chick?
Mm-hmm.
Which one?
Aha. This one.
Was that the one that was closer to the entrance doors?
That was the girl that seemed a lot like my niece's wife, like in appearance.
But was she on the opposite wall from Luke, is my question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I remember that one. I also remember the one all the way down on the end that we talked to for a long time. So basically, if you walked lengthwise from Luke's table, just straight back, same row, same wall. You know what I'm talking about?
Are you talking about the guy that we got the stuff from? Or are you talking about the other girl?
Oh, that's right. It was a dude and a chick. And the chick was the only one there the first time we stopped by.
Hold on. I have her card too.
And then the dude was there the second time when we were actually buying, because we actually stopped to talk to her on Saturday, which was not our purchasing day.
Ooh.
Right. Okay. So,
we're gonna go over who these people are As well as we have some people who we talked to, one of which is actually joined the auction already, which is super exciting.
It is.
Um,
So believe
yeah.
me, we're hustling to try to bring you guys, new artists, new stuff that you guys haven't seen before, to really kind of expand things, because I get that we're excited for our friends' art and all that kind of stuff, but it's also nice to have something new sometimes.
Yeah. So before we get to this, Leek, how have you been?
It's been good.
Did you ice your balls? You iced your balls.
I'm gonna need you guys to talk for a second so I can send off a freaking message. So if you could vamp, that'd be great.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
I'm working on it. I'm also adjusting a fucking layout right now. So yeah.
So we got what? How many days left?
To what? The auction?
Your launch.
Yeah.
So that's a question. Is it Wednesday going into Thursday or Thursday going into Friday?
Wednesday going into Thursday.
That's gonna be a rough day for us, but okay.
It is. But we're professionals.
It'll be fine. We have
What
dice
time?
games and dudes until 11.
Actually, that's the perfect time.
For you, I have to get in a cosplay and then stream again. It's fine. It's fine. It'll be fine.
Yeah, actually, I forgot about that. Let me think about that.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, we
No,
can
no,
make
no.
it work.
No. I don't want to put you guys in a spot like that.
Well, you ruminate on
I
it.
will confer with Tank.
Yeah, you decide. We don't want to mess up your timing. Whatever it is that you want, we already agreed to it like a year ago. So we will do
We didn't
whatever
have to
we got to
agree
do.
yet.
However much Ritalin and caffeine and whatever we have to pump into our veins, we will make happen.
Our veins. Does that mean I get the party?
No.
Damn it.
I won't be there. So no.
Why is this not lining up? This is so weird. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I don't know what that means either.
So Shae, what I'm doing right now is just fixing the fucking layout because, as you can see, it just sticks Leak in what appears to be a random place, but
Stick me there. Put me over there. Put me
Okay.
up in the corner.
All right. I reached out to the girl. We're gonna see.
reaching out to girls is tight.
Okay, first off, aside from being so insanely talented, I love her stuff. It's all horror based, so of course
Ooh.
I'm there. I love her stuff. It's super fucked up and it's in the best possible way. So we're trying to get her into the auction. When we talked to her, she was one of the sweetest people we talked to, one of the most enthusiastic, like she was great. So I'm hoping that she says yes.
Yeah, surprisingly bubbly personality for somebody who's
I
in that,
loved it. It was the best freaking dichotomy ever because she's like, oh yeah, that sounds great. That'd be awesome. And then I'm going to show you. I'm going to see if I can find them without looking. Oh, there's 3 of them. I got 2 more to find. She, that's in shadow. I won't have to censor it. Probably.
Oops.
She
It's
had
either boobs
other
or
ones
dong.
that I 100% would have had to censor because but she has really cool art. There it is. Okay, so this is the artist that we're talking about, right? Carolyn Virgin.
Oh.
There's, I'm gonna put it here. You guys can screenshot QR code, whatever. Go follow this chick. Her stuff is amazing. So we got 5 stickers from her, and I am in love with all of them.
Drop her in the chat or in the thing. Either private chat or whatever.
Some person asked, was she on Red Valkyrie before? No. Not yet.
Shae, you could have just told me, I would have typed it for you.
It's alright, I got it.
I am done updating the layout, by the way. So now it staggers.
So the first stickers that I chose it was like a duo, and it 100% reminded me of me and Cyborg. So we got these 2.
I'm on the right.
Yeah. Let's see if it'll.
Shae, I need a wig like that.
Hold on.
Hello, Maromi.
Backing board. Where's the backing board? Got this here. Let's see if this will work.
There we go.
There you go. So I saw those 2 and was like, oh my gosh, I have to have these. And she had a deal where you could get 5. So I let Cyborg pick out a few. We got this one that we both really liked because it was super messed up.
Yeah, plus that pose.
It's such a good pose. It's so good. This one is crazy.
And followed.
A 6-armed female pyramid.
And then this is just one of my absolute faves that she did. She is phenomenal. Again, Carolyn Burgeon, I put her in the chat. Highly recommend you follow her. Super talented, really nice person, and hopefully we can get her into the auction. We've only got a couple spots left.
She's
and by
the
a couple,
one we
I mean like
talked
2
to
to 3.
about how to sell her digital art as
yes. So she is a digital artist, not AI, but all digital. And so if she does end up in the auction, she's likely going to be doing like the one-off print kind of things, or like a remark. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So keep that in mind. But she's fantastic. I'm very excited to hopefully have more connection with her.
Yeah, the idea of numbered prints kind of caught her eye, or kind of inspired
remarks.
her, but the remarks blew her mind, and she's like, "Oh my god, yes!"
She's like, "I could so do that," and we were talking to her about, like simple things, like you have this. If she went back through with like a gold paint pen and added in,
or like a red metallic on the hair.
Yeah, like there's so many things that she could do with these. They are fantastic. All right, so the next artist that was just super sweet, had a whole. It's so funny, the people that you meet, because Carolyn, you would think her stuff is all like dark and brooding. She's going to be like that. She's like super bubbly and really happy. This girl also super, super bubbly, very happy. Holy crap, her NSFW stuff was like, oh, okay. I has that. I do not. I have her other cute stuff. But
do I?
This is, yeah. So Marmiwa, I think is how you say it. I'm not entirely sure. There's all of her stuff for online. I will put the @ for her. It's literally just her name over and over and over again. But the ones that I got from her for me were these 2. Very cute, Harley and Ivy, and they, I believe, glow in the dark, if I remember correctly.
Can you do a backing so that it'll focus a little bit sharper? Because I know that those are amazing.
And no, they're falling. There we go.
Oh, that brought them into sharp relief. Awesome.
Yeah, so
Very
super awesome. Sai, if you remember, the if you look in your print thing that I left for you that had the Supergirl and everything, I
Don't
put these in
spoil.
there. No, there's like a bajillion Supergirls.
Shae spoiled.
Yep. All right. So that is.
What were mine?
I don't remember. I
Neither
feel
do
like
I.
there was. I feel like there was a Harley and an Ivy that were NSFW that you got, but I don't remember for sure.
You know what? If one day we get a large sum of money, I'm going to commission Amanda Connor to do a not safe for work Harley and Ivy, but the more kind of butched ones, like that one artist did that I showed you. That you're like, why? Shut up. Also, I'll have to hire Kat on a semi-regular basis since she loves doing that kind of stuff.
All right. So those are the two artists that I have to really
And followed.
promote. So I don't think I have contact info for this, but I can give you her website.
Okay, so really quickly, which one of these is in the auction already?
None. Yeah, none of these ones.
Okay, so that's still coming up.
We haven't
Gotcha.
we haven't gotten to them yet.
I get
Okay,
confused.
so this next artist, so I just put her thing in the chat. It says check out ittybittybittens.com. This girl, so she was a couple down from Luke's table, from Shattermare's table, and she wasn't there. Her husband was there promoting her, like half was her art, half was his art. And one of the reasons that she wasn't there is she's a little bit of an introvert, as if, that is something new to this group. But
we're the most opposite introverts ever.
we are. It's weird. I'm introverted IRL, but when I'm at cons, that to me that's like being on.
It's like we save up our social batteries and then spend it
literally for those moments, and then it's months after of like, don't talk to me. So this woman is kind of iffy on if she thinks that her art is good enough or if she wants to come on and promote things. I think that she absolutely needs to, and it's because these are the kinds of things that she's over here making, right? They are some of the cutest freaking zombie kitty.
Oh, that's Cell.
It's like chibi monsters.
I said, the hell is she talking about? That's Cell.
It does. In fact, she outsells, according to her husband, she outsells him, like at every con. But she's not real big on. She's a super introvert, so she's not real big on promoting herself well. But she's fantastic. She's just, I think these are hilarious and they're so cute and I love them so much. So
I love the coloring she did on them.
yeah, and well, that's the other thing. I love the super saturation because you guys can see like the kind of shit that I do is always
really
super
quickly.
saturated.
Shae found her art.
I did. I found my art, so I have stuff for the auction. Yay!
The art that was supposed to be in the last auction that Shae misplaced was in her office, was within reach of where she was sitting.
Yes.
This is why we're organizing things. This is why we're clearing out clutter. So it's getting better, folks.
This next one, I don't know. You guys might have heard of her. Maybe. I'm not so sure.
Some chick.
I finally got my ramen and sushi girls from Rainy.
Yeah.
I bought them
Weren't
in person.
These weren't con exclusives, were they?
No. I think that she's had the ramen girl up on her website for like a while. I fucking love it. I think it's so cute. So we got these from Rainy, of course. And then from Jake,
Of State Farm.
there's you know what? I'm gonna wait because I have his actual book. So when I get to his book, then I'll bring out
Okay.
the other thing that we bought from him.
Can you even show the front of the Rini book you got at the con?
Yeah. I'll get to it.
Okay.
That goes with the thing. Okay. So now we are getting to the artist who is in the auction coming up. This was so exciting. So for people who don't know or who don't try to network at auctions, you will hand out your business card to
convention?
30, 40, 50 people. Yeah, conventions. You'll hand out your business card to 30, 40, 50 people, and then none of them will ever contact you, despite how excited they seemed or motivated or whatever. They almost never contact you. So unless you get their contact information, reach out to them, and then they respond, which also they typically don't do, it's really hard to network. We told Tim Stacy, we actually first talked to his wife, who was adorable, and we talked to her about his artwork, and we're like, okay, we're gonna be back. Now, I'm happy to say the people that we said we're gonna be back, we went back, and we bought stuff. So I hate that. As somebody who's worked a table, I hate when you go to a con and you're like,
I got
oh,
6,000. I got 6,000 pledges.
it's great, it's so cool. I'll be back to buy tomorrow, and then like you never see that person again.
Yeah, like in life.
So Tim Stacy, actually, before I even had the chance to reach out to him, reached out to me and said, hey, do you still have spots in your art auction? I said, fuck yes, we do, sir. So Tim was one of the, actually pretty early on. He was one of the initial signups. But for you guys to get an idea of his kind of art, and he has originals as well as prints, but this is the kind of shit Tim does. First off, I fucking love this Deadpool. I think it's hilarious and adorable and exactly what I would expect from Deadpool. He also had the best looking She-Hulk that I saw at the convention.
Ooh, yes. I like that.
Yeah.
Feminine,
where she's
but
muscular
strong.
but still feminine. Yes, thank you. And then an entirely unhinged Harley Quinn, which, I mean, come on now. It's the expression that got me. The expression in her eyes is what got me for this
is the
one.
guy I got the Supergirl from, right?
The big one, yeah. So that's what you have. So I can't show it, but and then we have Wonder Woman. Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah, I forgot about that. Check out Wonder Woman.
So, Tim is going to be in the auction. I'm so excited. Tim is incredibly talented, as you can see. Definitely needs
show the little
to.
ones, or were all those little ones?
Those were the little ones.
Oh, you had them held so close to the camera. I thought they were big prints like mine.
No, they're tiny. They're tiny.
He really wanted to sell you that She-Hulk original.
Oh, I'm still thinking about it too. Oh my gosh, because I would love it, but it's fine.
Didn't he? Did he have a Berta? I can't remember.
No.
Okay.
No. The one that you thought was Barta was not.
No, I didn't think it was Barta. I thought it was, Emma Frost or something like that.
All right, I'm replacing the pin message. Real quick before I do, the pin message that's up there is our Valkyrie's Play channel. If you're not subbed to it, please go sub to it. That's where we're going to be doing all of our Dice Dames and Dudes. That's where we're going to be doing any video game playthroughs, anything like that.
Yep. Links also in the description under socials.
Yep. Make sure that you go and sub to that, because pretty soon that is the only place you're going to be able to get that content. And I mean, this new season of Dice Dames and Dudes is already fucking amazing, and it's been one episode. So make sure that you go and check that out. You don't want to miss it. It's so much fun.
And if y'all don't, I'll come by and club you like a baby seal. There
you go. Look, you don't want Leek to club you like a baby seal.
Yeah.
All right. So the new pinned tweet is now the StreamYard link because we've been doing this for a minute. It's time to get some other people up in here.
Yeah.
Oh, and let me check. I was talking to Rainy a second ago. You know what? We're just gonna send her the link because it's Rainy. We'll
Yeah,
see.
I mean, if it's not her time.
Yeah, I don't know if it is or not, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Also, I sent the link to somebody who I don't think is going to join, but hey, if she does, you're going to lose your shit.
Oh, you can't just tell me that.
Oh, yes, I can.
Yes, you
That's
can.
all I'm telling you. That's all I'm telling you.
No. Because then
Yeah.
if it doesn't happen, I'll never know, and then I'll be sad. Because
If it doesn't happen, I'll tell you at the end of when we're offline.
you won't remember, I won't
Yes, I will.
remember.
It'll be fine. Okay,
Ah,
so
God damn it.
this other one that I got, I couldn't not buy because it was. I'll show you the thing that drew me to the table.
I put a reminder in our DM.
Thank you. So this is what drew me over there. The cutest fucking little dominatrix devil I've ever seen
Eh.
on a t-shirt. I love her to death. And then right after I fucking checked out, or right as I was checking out and he was typing in the amount to charge my card, I told him, hold on,
Hold up. Wait a minute.
because this shit caught my eye and I had to have
Nice.
it. It's a
Groovy.
patch. You guys know me in patches. It was too good. It was too good. I couldn't pass on that. And this is from beastrexstuff.com. Also, guys, this is why you make sure that you have packaging for your shit. So when I'm recapping this weeks later and I don't remember my own name, I can still promote you.
Yeah.
So
Was this the guy in the corner with the patches and the pins and the lenticular nudes?
no, this was the guy that had the big t-shirt display.
Lenticulars.
There were
He was against the wall. He was against the wall, but he was like by if you walked straight down from Frega's.
Okay. And yes, leak lenticular titties.
Yes. There was a lot of those actually.
Yeah, and they were good too. I couldn't believe they were just, out of my price range. Yes,
Yeah,
Creators
they
Outlet, lenticular tits, and more. I love how they put it in a little section that was behind, a 2-foot pretend wall.
Yeah.
And as we were walking out after, because I mean, this was like, I don't want to say floor to ceiling because the ceilings are so high, but literally this was floor to the top of the booth, wire
It
racks.
was really big. Yeah.
With all the prints, just like surrounding you like a cave of artwork when you went in, and then there was just in the back left corner a tiny little dividing nub, we'll call it, where all the nudity was kept. And as we're walking out of there to move on to the next booth, we just see this woman and wasn't it 2 kids, 2 small children?
It was a woman, a man, and 2 small children.
Yeah, walking.
They were walking around that corner, and I was like, "Oh, don't let your kids see that. It's not gonna go well." And when we say children, I mean like 8, maybe
8, yeah, that's a good.
maybe 8, like
6 to 8.
some
A tall 6 to an average 8.
6 is I think it'd be more like 8 or 9. They didn't seem like they were in double digits, but yeah, it was just far too young for that content.
It was gonna be a train wreck, and so we left.
We
And we
left
looked at
quickly.
each other, and
we just went, nope, that was a bad idea, and just kept walking. Like, no, be a parent, go parent your kids.
you know what I've seen a lot of people do. So if we ever have anything that you do that has nudity in it, what I've seen a lot of people do is if they have a table versus a vertical display, if they have a table, they'll have like an extra tablecloth that's kind of partially over that kind of stuff. Or if you're if you have it all in a vertical display like that guy did, you could just hang a sheet that you pull back to see the stuff.
There's a lot that he could have done. He was like, I put it behind a wall. You let your kids walk around that corner, that's not my fault. Some person, you're not wrong. You are not wrong.
So some person, I have a huge gaggle of patches that we've gotten from backings. And don't forget, we have are those satin jackets? What are they?
Oh, our bomber jackets, our branded bomber jackets. Yeah.
Yeah. With our 15-inch red Valkyrie patch on the back.
Oh no, that's the one I was talking about. Putting all of them on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying we have those jackets.
And then I'm talking about our bomber jackets that you can get off of.
Oh, off the
our
website. Okay. No, I meant ours as in what we actually have. Is that cousin of Tank or is that Tank?
That's Tank. Maybe. Neon Ferret, I'm assuming, is still Tank.
Yeah, how you guys doing?
Hi, Tank.
We gotta stay on branding here.
Got you.
Cute.
That makes more sense now.
Why isn't Leek King Revenant?
He should be.
Not too fucking bad.
All right.
Putting forth all the effort.
I still have a whole fucking stack of shit to go through, guys. Like, I don't know if you remember, but that is an actual picture of all the shit I got. So I'm gonna keep moving.
All right.
I got a really, really amazing gift. If this was a gift from my brother, from Luke, for my mom, because Luke is a sweetheart. So for people who don't know, like, my mom really loves Nightmare Before Christmas. One of the big reasons is because she always kind of saw her and my dad as Jack and Sally, and it's only gotten stronger after my dad passed. So my mom gets Nightmare Before Christmas everything now, whether she wants to or not. But Luke did some really, really amazing pieces of artwork, and you guys probably saw them at
the last auction.
The art auctions. Like, there was, he's done them for a couple, I think. But
weren't the cards last auction, though?
I think so. So
Show.
He did a bunch of prints that he signed for me to send to my mom. So there's the first one, which I think she's gonna love.
Yeah.
The other big print. So, when it's Christmas time, my mom's got she can swap it out. Exactly. Look, this is like all year long, and this is Christmas.
I feel like you're gonna do what you did in my bedroom, putting up the command strips to hold the frames.
Probably. This is a collection of all of his cards that he did, which I love that he put it on a print and in with a background that looks like this. Is very, very cool. And this is so cute because Luke didn't know this about my mom, but it's super cute. So he does a Jack, right? So that's like my dad. He does a Sally, like my mom, right? And then my mom absolutely loves dogs, so we got Zero, which
Nice.
I think that she's just gonna absolutely be blown away with.
Which of your mom's dogs are Zero?
None of them. Zero's well behaved and spry.
Oh, I was gonna ask you, are the other dogs still with your brother?
Yeah. Well,
wow.
I don't know. I don't know. That hasn't been a conversation.
So Shae's mom was taking care of a couple of dogs for Shae's brother. So she had a gaggle.
Yeah.
They were quite fun. Those were very energetic.
Yeah, those are really young. And then one of my mom's dogs.
And the blind, mostly deaf dog.
She's still around.
She's amazing. She's. We're gonna call her
She is not the
Timex.
one that went. She
We're
is
gonna
not
call
the one
her
that went. She's ridiculous. But yeah, so we got that. That was super cool.
She's amazing. She would do circles until she found her way around to places. She got around just fine. She would come up to you, and if you touched her, she'd like startle backwards for a second, but once she felt it was your hand, she would totally just stand there and let you pet her. And if you put her in,
or if she realized like you were somebody that she liked or loved, then she would start giving you kisses, which is adorable and also terrible because her breath is like kicking. But you know, bless her, she's an old lady.
So Shae would stick her in her lap, and she'd end up. What was the one that? Which dog would always sleep like between us and stuff on the couch?
Are you talking about the other one?
Yeah,
Maud. That's the one that's no longer around.
Aww.
Maud's gone. And then Tilly is still around. Jade is still around.
I'm sad now. Thanks a lot. Continue.
Sorry. I mean, had to happen.
That's what I get for bringing it up.
Okay. So
lenticular.
We also got to go and see our Iconic Comics friends IRL. We were gifted a very lovely print of Common America, and then Sai and I could not remember if we already had this cover or not, so we just bought it again. Because it's Tim Lim. It's Tim Lim and Pellet Creepy. Like, we love these guys, so we definitely.
Yeah. I don't even remember seeing that cover, so.
Yeah, that's why we bought it. That's why we bought it, is because you couldn't remember
which
it.
Which issue is that?
Volume 6.
Yeah, I think we missed out on 6.
We might have. I don't know. It's hard to keep up because they are so freaking often that they're putting out books, so I always miss.
Yeah. We got to get them back on.
But yeah, so we got this. Super excited. We also got to talk with Douglas Ernst, who is going to be coming on the channel. I'm very excited for Soul Finder, his latest iteration of Soul Finder. He'll be on. We also got to talk with the incredibly talented Mr. Eric Canetti, and gave him a little gift from Red Valkyrie from his writing prose days.
I wish I had gotten a picture of that. Did Feline?
No, he never held it up to him. And she wasn't with us when we did that.
Oh, so we went over to his table and gave him a Writing Prose shirt, which you can find on our merch store. And he was.
You can currently find, but not for long, because I'm about to redo our merch store. We need to get rid of some shit. It's a clusterfuck.
Yeah, we can get rid of the socks and the underwear and.
There's a lot. Oh, there goes Tank.
There goes Dion Parrott.
Back.
But Eric was so adorable. He came around his table. He gave us hugs. He's so short. Like, I think he's an inch shorter than Jason. So here's the height rankings. Okay, we have Shae in heels. We have Philly. We have Shae out of heels.
Luke is taller than me out of heels.
Okay, Luke, Shae out of heels. Frege, then Andy Smith, I think.
They're pretty close.
Yeah, and so then you hit me, and let's see, is Rainey taller than me? No, I think I'm a little taller than Rainey. I think so. Anyway, me, and then right a half an inch shorter than me is Tucci, and then a half an inch shorter than that is Jason, and then a half or a full inch shorter than that is Eric Canetti, and it's amazing.
I don't think he's that short, but
he's 5'5" and
regardless,
a half or 5'6".
He's a whale guy.
It was great. Okay.
And then I forgot to put Amanda Connor in there, since she came around and hugged you so fiercely.
I love you so much. Okay. We also got to meet PTP.
Yes.
And he gave us Extreme 93. Hi Jason.
Wow.
I was talking about you.
But
blind man cometh.
PTP is awesome. He was super sweet.
what I said was Tucci's a hair shorter than me. You're a hair shorter than that, and then Eric Canetti is shorter than you.
I'm not shorter than Tucci.
That's what I keep trying to tell Sai.
Aww, look at the cat. See, this is why that cat is actually a human being, because he puts his arms on both sides of your neck and then snuggles his head under your chin, and hugs you like that.
Yeah.
I've never seen a cat do that before. It's amazing.
I love how Jason gave up on the Scott Ian look and is now going for the Zach Wild look.
You give up on nothing. I just look how I look.
Just wearing different clothes.
Nah, I'm talking about the beard.
I just haven't
So-
trimmed it.
You know,
I'm gonna move on.
Christmas is coming.
Murdered.
All we
So,
see is wrinkles.
I got Murdered, which, for those of you who don't know, this is Travis's book. This is
Nice.
Down Go Solo.
Nice.
So, he was very sweet. He gifted one for me and one for Sai, and he said specifically, so we wouldn't have to share, which I appreciate, Travis. You know us well.
Wait, is that live?
I don't think so. I don't think he's live yet. So he has this. It's proof in the pudding.
Who betrayed Travis?
That werewolf
You weren't there,
looks surprised.
Jason?
Betrayed.
But yeah, so we got that from Travis. That was super cool. And then from another buddy, we got Colonel the Barbarian. Anybody knows what this is? I'm just gonna give y'all just a second in case somebody has an idea. No.
I'm gonna go with Aaron Lepresti.
No, that would be funny.
Hyper Wizard.
This is Hyper Wizard, yeah. So this is Hyper Wizard. This is Jake's.
Yeah, back.
From State Farm.
The
I wish he was.
so
James.
it's a wraparound because it kind of
It's
has
a reach
to be.
around.
Oh my gosh! So for those of you who don't know, the giant blue thing he's holding, is his dick
Penis.
axe. So, it's this.
Mhm.
We got the dick axe keychain. It's I
The
love it. I don't
penis.
even care. I think it's hilarious. But yeah, so we got Hyper Wizard stuff. Super cool. I'll put my keychain in a safe place.
Uh-huh. You'll never see that again.
Shut up.
Onyx will have that under your bed in 5 minutes.
Ooh.
I got Adam Hughes's sketch.
Nice.
Well, not sketchbook, his art book. This is 30 years of Adam Hughes. He signed it, which was cool.
Yes. It's amazing art. Here's why I would not have bought it, because, God, it was a little bit of money. But it's worth it. I'm just cheap and broke, so.
Yeah, so this is a bunch of gorgeous Adam
I
Hughes
really like
work.
the back cover.
The back cover, I know.
Yeah.
Zatanna.
That's a cool Santana.
Oh yeah, no, Adam Hughes has he has some fucking badass characters that.
Maybe I should commission Adam Hughes.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Do it.
Sure. Sure you can
You know-
do that.
It's
know-
funny because I tried to get a quote from Boris Vallejo. I just got ignored.
Yeah.
As you should. I mean, I had his fucking art cards when I was quite young. Don't worry though. I mean, you might have missed your chance with Boris, but Jim Lee is going to be at Baltimore, so I mean, shoot your shot.
Hello, flying feline.
I'm not going to Baltimore though.
Well, that's
Yeah.
your fault.
All right. I also, because I'm a sucker for Harley Quinn and Amanda Connor, I got the con exclusive for. This was the con exclusive for Heroes Con.
Was it?
And then this one was the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive cover.
Right.
So Amanda and Jimmy both signed. It is so shiny. It is so bright. And then Jimmy did a little remark. Amanda added a little diamond to Harley and signed. But I think the thing that was probably cooler than this was the fact that in talking with Amanda and Jimmy, they're going to be at Baltimore Comic-Con, which I'm so excited about. We're definitely going to try and do dinner or something. But Amanda came around and gave me a huge hug. Jimmy gave me a big hug. We got awesome pictures. It was so fun. They're such sweet people.
So the first time we went to their table was on Saturday, and early Saturday. Was early on Saturday, and they weren't around because they were off to do. There was some con event happening, and so we came back around at 3:00, which is when their sign said that they would be back. And the second Amanda Connor saw Shae. Shae.
I love Amanda and Jimmy. They're super sweet.
He's like,
you are so needy.
Put my hand on your mouth.
Yes. I'm gonna open this to see if I can get this artist's name because I saw this and was like, oh, I want this. You know what? I'm not gonna open it because he used packing tape to put this in there, so it's just gonna stay in there for now. I got a really nice alternate cover for Red Sonja. I love this version of Red Sonja. I think that she's beautiful. I think that this is probably the one that I'm going to try to cosplay when I first cosplay, just because it's gorgeous. But yeah, I thought.
So Feline says she has pics. She hasn't posted of all that.
Nice. I like the stab.
Yeah.
Look at her face.
Her face is gorgeous.
Well, and I like she's got a little bit of blood splatter on her face, and she's like, you know.
Maybe it's blood. Maybe it's Maybelline.
She's like, it's my rouge. But yeah, so got that. Super gorgeous. Really liked that piece. Also, saw this and thought, clearly Cyborg needed this book.
Which is why you have it.
Which is why I have it. I'm not giving it to you. It's mine now. So it's Death Transit Tanager. But, I mean, clearly.
That was for me.
I know. I didn't realize I still had it.
You motherfucker.
And it came with stickers.
Yeah.
That are adorable.
Very cool.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Is he doing okay? We keep seeing him popping up and then sliding down your trunk.
He just wants to cuddle, but then he gets tired and wants to lay down. All right, so this is the other thing I got. I got a shit ton of sketch covers because
I like that Space Ghost sketch cover one. That's cool.
So I got a whole bunch, and before anybody gives me shit about what some of these are, some of them are because it seemed like it would be a fun challenge to do. So we got Space Ghost,
which will be amazing.
Which is gonna be super fun.
You got to do a Space Ghost coast to coast kind of cover.
Yes.
Him and Zorak, and yeah.
I got the Disney villains Hades. I know, but
No.
I like
Hades gets a pass. Hades gets a pass.
So, so excited. I found a Darkwing Duck.
Nice.
Yeah.
That is 100% happening. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I was going to tell you, Shae. I was watching a con video earlier today, and someone cosplayed Gizmo Duck, and it looked so fucking amazing. I gotta see if I can find it again.
The unicycle and everything?
Yes, and the screen, like in the
That's
middle.
Nuts.
And it looked great.
The awesome one goes Mega Duck. Yes, yeah, I'm excited.
Next, you're going to say you got Tailspin.
Like, oh no, they didn't have Tailspin, but I mean, there's a little nostalgia for y'all. I miss Darkwing Duck. That was so
I miss
fun.
good cartoons.
Yep.
I got another Space Ghost, so I got a black cover and a white
Ooh.
cover.
Ooh, you should do his sidekicks on that one.
Did not even realize that this was a thing. But got a Mad comic, as in
Nice.
Mad Magazine.
Oh yeah.
Can't wait to see what you come up with that's sick and twisted on that.
Spy versus
Yeah,
spy.
Oh, it might be Spy versus Spy. I
That
do
would be
love a
good.
good
It
Spy
should be
versus
Spy
Spy.
versus
It's probably Spy versus Spy. Now.
I'm a
Thank you.
muse.
I got this one because one, I think that it's going to be fun and challenging, and two, I love the background. But Batman Spawn,
Yeah, those are good.
and because the back is also blank and the same material as the front and everything, I can actually do a wraparound if I really wanted to.
Clown and Joker doing some stupid shit on the back cover.
I got an Aquaman.
Ooh.
I got a Blade. If you can't tell, the thing that attracts me to a lot of these sketch covers is when they're not just white sketch covers. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
crazy colored sketch covers make me happy.
Doing white Posca on them, it makes them really pop.
Yeah, exactly. I like the idea of like, I've got a chrome pen. I've got like all kinds of stuff that I can like bring to a colored sketch
and
cover
she
and
doesn't
really
mean
like
a
make it
metallic
pop.
silver paint pen. I mean, she draws a line with this thing, and it looks like all one.
Oh yeah,
one
liquid
stroke.
chrome.
Yeah.
Liquid chrome.
Yeah, I use that for my models.
I had never seen anything like it. It's amazing.
Got
Nice.
a Berserker.
Nice.
I love Keanu Reeves though. And then
Thank you
I
for
got
your racism, Shelby.
144 page mega spectacular Batman Detective Comics
That's cool.
Nice.
on a super cool blue
Yeah, I like that blue.
with
Oh yeah.
also can
You
do a
gotta
wraparound
do a
on.
retro Batman on that.
Yeah, and
We'll
Adam
see.
West Batman.
No,
Oh my
no.
God.
Everybody always goes for Adam West. Go for just like classic 50s style Batman or
Fuck
No,
you.
you know what I would
Adam West.
probably go for? I would probably go for the animated series.
Ooh, yes.
Batman the animated series is one of my favorites. I love the style, I love the characters, like just the stories are fucking phenomenal. So good.
Mhm.
So the other thing I got, I am fairly certain I already have issue 1 of this thanks to Adam Lawson. Adam Lawson entered a contest for Lock and Key, and it was one of those comment with mutual and do blah blah blah, and then we go into a pool, and if you win, you get the full collection of Lock and Key, and the person that you named gets book 1. So I'm pretty sure I have book 1. I'll have to find it, but I'm pretty sure I have it. So I ended up finding 2 through 6. So I now have all of Lock and Key, which I'm excited for. And that is everything that I have found so far. Also, my con lanyard that I ended up not wearing, with all the different pins.
Because they were bracelets.
Yeah, all the different pins that I got specific for this con. And for people who don't understand, I left this part of the lanyard clear because that is an eclectus, so that's Hugin.
Yeah.
They didn't do an Indian ring neck on this, otherwise it would have been perfect because I could have had Hugin and Kona. But
Yeah.
and then Sai got me a couple of key tags, so I got a Junji Ito. Whoop, that way. Junji Ito key tag.
Nice.
And I got a No Face from Spirited Away.
That's cool.
And Shae, this is what I meant
And yes,
by...
Paulus, this is the insane amount of pins. And this isn't even all of them. There's a whole slew right here on my desk.
This is what I meant by Adam West.
Mm.
Like the illustrations that were in the Adam West Batman.
Oh, so like the 50s and 60s style Batman.
I mean, was it?
Yes.
I wasn't into comics in the 50s and 60s. Only Jason was alive then.
You're older than I am.
No, I'm not. I'm 29.
Oh, shut up.
That's a fucking lie.
You're older than I am. Deal with it.
Your face is older than I am.
Yes. That's
Your,
true.
your kidneys are definitely older than I am.
I don't know how old the cadaver one was. I think she might have been younger than me.
Oh,
Jesus.
Jason, I have good news. Both Shae and I are organ donors.
Thank you.
You're welcome. What's your blood type?
I don't know.
I
You
think
don't know
that's
your
more-
blood type,
more-
and you've
more-
had
Nope.
multiple transplants.
Yep, don't know.
I'm pretty sure organs have to do
It-
with more than just blood type.
I know,
Well,
but
yeah.
the first criteria is blood type. The second criteria is tissue type.
Yeah, there's a lot of different variables. Like my sister tried to, she went to see if she was compatible, and her cells just devoured mine. So she wasn't even compatible, and that's my sister.
So you have a good relationship with your sister that even her body is trying to consume you?
It's pretty much the same kind of a relationship almost. No, we get along fine.
Don't worry, Jason.
That's really sweet of her.
If you need blood, I got you covered.
Why,
Are
you
you
gonna rob a
O-neg?
blood bank?
No, I'm O negative.
That's a good band.
The universal donor. I am the most common blood type, and it makes me sad.
You
Basic
filthy
bitch.
commoner.
Confirmed.
But first of all, Florida Blood Service was very happy to have all of the blood that they could get for me, and I've donated over a gallon of blood. Second of all, I don't have the shot, so yeah. Just saying,
You didn't get the GBD jabs?
I did not. Even when my mom was being a far left leftist, I'm like, nope, I'm not gonna do it.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
No, I mean, like,
I kind of had to keep my job.
Yeah, I'm not trying to rub it in Shae and Lee.
no, they're doing other testing for stuff to, I don't know, about my eyes or whatever, but they actually have to do ultrasounds because they're running a bunch of tests. And the lady who's doing the ultrasound, she's like, "Your liver's beautiful." I'm like, thank you.
I
I'm not worried about my kidneys. I've had a kidney stone before, so I'm pretty sure I'm not good for donation.
Yeah,
on that
I've had
part.
kidney stones.
Okay.
Jason, listen, you can donate up to half of your liver, and your liver will grow back.
Yep.
So if half a liver can buy you a good functioning, gonna stay forever kidney, I mean, that's a trade, right?
Why you saying
Yeah,
you
that-
need a liver?
No, I'm sure there are drunks out there with an extra kidney.
Are we trading a liver for a kidney?
I feel like Sai
You
is
don't
going to
drink
give
anyway,
you half
Jason.
of their liver for you to
No, I
do
don't.
commissions.
He doesn't need a
Kidney.
liver. He needs a kidney.
Kidney for commissions.
Some person says Jason is immune to kidney stealers. They take his non-functioning ones, leaving the working ones behind.
That's right.
And flying
Feeling
feline.
says nice shirt.
I was saying that.
I don't know whatever. Yeah, Shae, you have a nice shirt. It's nice.
By the way, what's on the hat? I can't make it out.
Oh, Razor to Wrist Records.
Nice,
It's-
nice.
Dog Fashion Disco, Polka Dot Cadaver, El Creepo, Altar Boys. Great bands.
You know, I used to have a lot of beanies that size. Now ask
Yeah, I
me
like
if
these
I
kind
like
of
them.
I like these kind of beanies. They
I like
fit.
the Shelby size of beanie. You know, one that has lots of room, so it doesn't feel
Yeah,
like.
yeah. I mean, this has a little bit of room. There's a little give to it. Not much.
My favorite is when you wore the red Valkyrie beanie
I can't find
on a
it.
certain stream.
I have no
You
idea
can't
where
find
that
it?
is. No, I don't know where it is anymore. I wore that beanie plus the hoodie.
Did you?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh my god, you're my hero,
I'm-
Jason.
I'm not welcome back.
No,
You are not welcome back.
You're most certainly not.
Never welcome back again.
I don't
Did
know
she
how
even-
I will ever go on with life.
Did she even utter a word on that stream when she saw it?
Afterwards.
Really? Okay.
Yeah,
That's
just
funny.
saying that y'all didn't get along. That was it.
Oh, is that all she?
That really was it. Yeah.
That's
That's
amazing.
incredibly high road.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would not
Cool.
have expected. Good
No,
for her. Good
hey,
for her.
yeah, exactly. Cool. I will take that.
Like we said, we don't begrudge
I
anyone
mean,
who they like, or who
The
show
problem
they
is,
go on.
since then, stuff has happened. But
Yeah, that was a while ago.
that was a minute ago. That was a couple years. I think.
I cannot believe how chubby Burt Ward ended up being.
Well,
Because I was looking
how
through
old
pictures.
is he now?
Well, I don't know, but here's a picture of him with Adam West. And it was...
What are you talking about?
Yeah, it looks great. Great picture. Love it.
I hate both of you. Hold on.
I
One of these
literally
going
just don't know what you're talking about.
Adam West and Burt Ward.
Yep.
Batman and Robin.
Yeah, you're not sharing nothing though. There you go.
I mean, that is kind of what happens when you get old.
Yeah,
I was just expecting him to be significantly skinnier and younger looking.
It's not like he's
based on
morbidly
Robin.
obese.
I mean, what do we consider morbid? Look, I'm
Orson
trying to drop
Welles?
weight.
Orson
Yeah.
Welles?
Marlon Brando.
Marlon Brando. Yeah.
I'm not having this conversation.
Look.
I'm bowing out.
Look. Shae dropped 1,000,000 pounds. I'm jealous,
Drop that.
and so I'm very
I don't
critical.
recall Shae ever being that big. 1,000,000
Nothing.
pounds. Holy crap! Good
I
job,
was
Shae.
humongous, Jason. You just
You were
didn't
ginormous.
I
Ginormous,
was.
yes.
You're
know. It was
a planet.
It was concerning.
I would be worried too.
Had a fupa.
Your
Hey, Ace.
gravitational pull. Ink spots was
Okay.
like, that's big.
What? What?
Suddenly, I became Ink Spot's type.
No, you weren't. Wait, is Ink Spot's the one that likes the black chicks?
Uh,
Or is that
He's the
Billy?
one that likes the chubbies.
Shae, are you female? Your ink spots is type.
That's fair.
Do you not smell like a sewer?
Yeah.
That's just a bonus at that point.
That's a yeah.
Although if you ask him, he'll say it's a detractor, but that's just because he's trying to play hard to get.
It's true.
I play hard to want.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. So mean.
That's true too.
Yeah.
It's just
I mean, I
Polly's
didn't-
art says, yeah, fat chicks.
I did end up losing a lot of weight though. That's the funny thing is people don't realize just how much I weighed.
Yeah,
Like-
you carried it well.
That is the benefit of being 6'1" and Scandinavian. My frame hides a lot. The downside is my frame hides a lot, which means when you're going through serious medical shit and all the warning signs that most people will get, you won't have.
That's okay, Shae. I took
Shae.
Shut.
yeah. I took that weight from you.
Yeah, I don't know. It was a lot. Like I lost. I just did the math. I've lost between 80 and 85 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
I know. That's what I was like. Good fuck. That's like
That's almost
that's like a petite woman.
no, that's half of me.
That was half of my high school weight.
That's half of me now.
No. Hold on. That's more than half my high school weight. I was 135. 125 to 135.
Yeah, I'm 170 now. I was after surgery. Well, I did get up to 190 at one point, but that was all like 90% of that was water weight almost. No, I've been slowly losing some
No,
weight
I
after
was,
surgery.
At my peak, I was 265.
Well, like you said, you're tall, so that does help.
So I just looked a little chubby in the face, and people were like, "Yeah, I could see maybe you could lose like 10 pounds or something," and I'm like, or 70, but sure. And then I ended up.
You just had a
losing way
little
more than I
extra
expected.
chin.
Paula says, "I thought you lost weight, but I didn't want to say." It's fair. It's a touchy subject for a lot of people. Yeah, I lost a ton of weight, so
You need to stop now, though.
I've plateaued. I haven't. I only
Weren't
had
you
one
in
day
the-
where I dropped below 180
Yeah, weren't you 178 that one time?
for a day. And then
Okay,
I ate
Took care of
food.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I literally like I had food, and then I was back to like 182. So like,
Was that around the time that I grilled those
Wish I
burgers?
could do that.
I think so. Yeah, yeah. Woodrow's has the entire opposite problem of
Yeah.
everybody else in the country.
I'm
Just
a
can't.
twig.
Woodrow, I will trade you,
Well, Woodrow,
but I keep
how much,
I keep the boobs and ass and hips.
How much have you tried to just eat as much as you can and take creatine and stuff like that and work out?
So I have done that a lot actually when I was in high school, all through college,
Hey,
and
Pop.
I get up to 155 and I plateau, and then I just I get like muscular, but
Right.
what's 161 at 155, and I can't gain any more because of my thyroid, and it takes a lot of effort. Like I have
yeah.
to keep like stuffing myself.
You have to constantly,
way.
you have to consume like maybe
Yep.
your body weight in like times 10 in calories. Yeah.
It's just crazy.
Yeah.
Just eat a fuck ton of pasta and raw eggs and work out like a fiend. And
Yeah,
I've
you-
tried that. I vomit.
Yeah, you probably have to.
Your body can only take so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I tried. I did that with spaghetti once, thinking like I'm just gonna load up on carbs and wait an hour and go work out, and it didn't work.
just eat 12 baked potatoes. Oh my god,
Yeah,
speaking of 12 baked potatoes, Shae, tell the story about, what was it? Was it Christmas dinner with your mom? Because there were vegetarians.
Oh yeah. All my nieces and nephews have decided that they are various levels of vegetarian and vegan.
That's fun for Christmas.
So
big gatherings.
my mom has waited literally her entire life to be able to be the central meeting point for like major holidays and where she cooks everything, and like she's always had Christmas Day gathering at our house. And it was kind of like, after you've been running around all day, you've gone and seen all the family and whatever, like you can bring them back to my mom's house, load your kids up with some food, and then they passed out on the drive home. And that was kind of like my mom's, here's my Christmas present to all of you, a whole bunch of passed out children after you loaded them up with sugar and toys. And it was fun, like when my grandparents were still alive and everything, with like all of my cousins came over. And the thing that's ridiculous is I don't really get along with any of these people, but they all kind of showed up and, ate a bunch of food and everything. Well, when my grandmother passed, she was the last one to kind of go. Everybody else in the family just kind of like deuced out and forgot that we existed, which is fine. Like, in all honesty, it kind of makes our lives a lot simpler. But the problem is now the only people that are left are my siblings, my nieces and nephews, and their children. And so they all come by, but all my nieces and nephews are varying degrees of vegetarian or vegan, which means that everything that my mom knows how to cook and has been cooking for literal decades doesn't fly anymore.
Yeah.
Even all the way down to, she's got like a famous recipe for baked beans that's like a whole bunch of baked beans. It has hamburger in it, so she can't make it. So she's like,
oh yeah,
I haven't made my beans in years because nobody will eat them. Like,
And so the point of this entire
I'll eat
story
some.
was that there was a warming bag full of 25 or 30 baked potatoes
Bless
wrapped
my
in
mom.
foil. And so after people did not eat a significant portion of them,
They all had like, it was like one baked potato, and then they'd split it between like two people, and you're like, do you eat food?
one baked.
Do you
potato?
do you eat actual food? Yeah, like my mom had a baked potato bar.
Side. The side.
I was like, dude, I loaded myself up with like 3. And was like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna put bacon and cheese and fucking everything.
Yep,
and then everyone
sour
else was like,
cream.
oh, I have a part of a potato. And I'll have a little bit of this soup. And I think I'm good. Maybe a roll if I'm feeling crazy. I'm like, oh, you just don't eat. You just don't eat is what you're
I
telling
mean, I could smell the cake. So anyway, she had so many of these left over that Shae and I were just trying to plow through so many of them before we had to come back
For the
from
next
trip.
week before we were coming back, it was just baked potatoes. Like every...
Oh,
I'm a little hungry. There's baked potatoes. I know. I'll go make
Please
3.
God, no.
Son of a bitch. How many potatoes can somebody eat before they die? We're
You know
about to
what?
find out.
Yeah. Next time, don't invite them. Invite me. I'll be happy to try some of these fixins.
Yeah.
You know what we should have
Mom-
done, Shae? Chopped
Mama
them
makes
up,
good food.
fried them. That would have been good.
Well,
We
the thing
could've
that's funny is one of the things that she
Yeah.
had was a potato soup, and so it's like we could have cut them up and just added to the soup, made it
No.
a little chunkier. But
Ooh, mashed potato pancakes.
oh yeah, it would have been good
They're
too.
actually good. Yeah.
We tried
We do a
so
lot of
hard
potatoes.
though. We were trying to zhuzh them in a bunch of different ways, and it just kind of turned into, look, I know that you don't want to throw away 22 potatoes.
Oh my
That you
god, that's so
baked.
much money.
I think
Oh,
we got,
she baked so much. She took, like the big, what is that? Like what are the real big bags? How many pounds?
50.
The
No,
big
no,
ones, yeah, I
the,
think they're
like
25.
20.
Right?
Yeah. So I think that she bought 2 of those.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
And
Russet
and
potatoes?
then I helped her wash them all, and then she baked and wrapped all of them.
All of them. Jeez.
Yeah,
That's
it was a
a lot of work.
lot. It was so much potato. And then after, like, they all leave. We're all cleaning up. We had forgotten that the bag that was sat on the kitchen floor. So it was this big, like, food thermal bag, right?
Mhm.
And it was zipped shut. We had forgotten that it had potatoes in it because we're cleaning up all the food we can see. And so right as we're getting ready to go, I went to pick up the bag because we were putting everything back. And I go to pick up the bag and I was like, oh my God, what's in here? Oh shit. And I was like, Mom, we still have all the potatoes. And she was like, well, how many are there? And I opened it up and I was like, good Lord. She looks at it, she's like, why do I even do this? I'm like, I don't know. Why did you make 50 pounds of potato? It's so much potato. We got like 3
Ma,
kids that come
Ma.
over that won't eat.
So
Mom,
when I
we're-
was
we're not Irish enough for this.
when
We're
I
not
was
Irish at all. Zero Irish in this family.
when I was
Mostly what I know.
married to the whale, we were reasonably poor, so anything that we could get in bulk, I would do it. And so there was a restaurant supply company a couple of miles from the house, and I would go there and get 50-pound bags of potatoes. And let me tell you, they last. They last.
Oh no,
With her, I'm
my mom will
surprised.
just cook them all.
Yeah.
They'll just cook them all and then they'll start to go bad after like a week because they're baked potatoes.
Well, because they're cooked
Wrapped
baked
in
potatoes,
foil.
Yeah. The funny thing is, these lasted forever. The other funny thing was, since I was in, I can dox myself now since I'm no longer there. Since I was in Washington, it's right next to Idaho, and because it's right next to Idaho, literally Boise was, I think, 3 hours, something like that. The potatoes were like footballs. So.
Ooh.
They were huge. Stop making that face, Woodrow.
I'm just kidding.
They were big. They were big.
Giant potatoes.
Yeah.
Big
Like-
potatoes.
Like put 2 of Phil Diaz's fists together and it was that size.
Oh, that reminds me of this one joke.
No.
Yeah, no,
No.
I'm telling it now.
No,
I'm telling it now. Two old women are working out in a potato field.
Oh my God.
One old lady picks up a pair of potatoes, goes, just size. The other one looks at her. Well, what's wrong? Goes, these remind me of my late husband. They were that big? No, they were that dirty.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Nope. Do
So-
not like.
So
Smells
Shae,
like Gruyere cheese.
I don't
Oh,
understand. I don't understand why she didn't leave half of them uncooked so that at least we might have the chance to make other things out of them.
Because she didn't. So
Like fries.
this is my mom's logic, and I get it, especially considering her background, right? My mom's logic is she never wants anyone to come to our house and for her to run out of food for them. Because growing up, she constantly was running out of food. And my mom was eating some of the most ridiculous shit I've ever heard of in my life. One of them being peanut butter and Miracle Whip sandwiches.
Oh, I've heard of that. That's not. Yeah.
My mom used to make mayonnaise sandwiches.
Yep.
I tried it, and you know when I had the Shae Eats Weird shit, I finally tried, despite living over 3 decades without ever eating it. Finally tried it, and the worst part was it wasn't that bad. I really wanted it to be terrible. It really wasn't that bad.
Peanut butter and Miracle Whip.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, and if you think of Miracle Whip is a lot sweeter. It's got a little bit of a tang to it. What is jelly?
See,
Sweeter with a bit of a tang to it.
I hate Miracle Whip, so I would have never survived that.
Brayden says peanut butter and what? Yes, you heard me correctly, sir.
I used to eat peanut butter and sugar sandwiches.
Yeah, I did that too.
Like granulated sugar. Oddly enough,
sprinkle
it used
it on
to
top.
calm me. Yeah, well, you would take a spoon. I would take a spoon and shake it all over it so there was a layer, and then turn it back upside down so that any of the excess would fall off. Slap the other piece of bread out.
That's what I did with I used to. In fact, I might make some tonight. That sounds really fucking good. I used to do cinnamon sugar toast all the time.
Yes.
Yeah.
But the way that you have to do it is it has to be almost drowning in butter. You have to put down the cinnamon first.
Yep.
And then tap it off, and then you put the sugar over the top of it, and then you decide if you're gonna tap or not. Because sometimes you're like, "Fuck it, I'm keeping all of the sugar." Right,
and then you fold it where it's all crystally crunchy.
I just eat it. It is delicious.
Like this,
now
you
I
hold
want,
it like this.
Now I
in your
want
hand.
Eat it.
Damn, I want cinnamon toast.
I can't.
Right now I'm like, fuck, that sounds so good. I might actually go make some.
I have 2 3/4 loaves of bread and like 3 pounds of butter downstairs. So.
Same, because I think that before we left, we bought a bunch of butter for your mom. And then when we got here, we weren't sure if I had butter. So we were at Sam's Club and bought butter, only to come home for me to go, oh shit, I did have butter. So I've got a fuck ton of butter.
Well,
I've got.
Have you frozen it?
No, I should.
You can. Yeah, you can actually, because butter will eventually go bad. Not, it takes a while, but if you want, you do have like a shit ton freeze some of it.
Yeah, I might need to.
Shit, when we're at Sam's Club,
90%
Irish butter.
Yeah. Always good.
So,
sure will.
When you go to the grocery store, you get those jumbo packs of those jumbo chicken, pork, turkey hot dogs.
No,
I don't get chicken, pork, turkey hot dogs. I get
chicken beef.
All beef.
Turkey.
Oh, okay. Well, normally in grocery stores they have those packs. Well, I can't eat those anymore because I was literally living off those when I was on food stamps in my first apartment.
So, let me tell you, I used to get normal hot dogs, Bar S or whatever they're called, or
that's what brand they were. Yeah.
If I was being bougie, it was Oscar Mayer, or something like that. Ballpark Franks kind of thing. But let me tell you, since I had a hot dog with Shae, an all beef hot dog, those
are Ballpark.
Are they?
Yeah, Ballpark.
Ballpark.
They are amazing.
There's also
Ballpark, but they're all beef and they're so good.
Nathan's is really good too.
Never had one.
Ooh, what you got, Jason?
Supplemental.
Ooh.
So it's page 16 and 17 of the supplemental, drawn by Ink Spots, inked by me.
Wow.
Very cool.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, I was cataloging some comics that Papa Wheelie sent me because I won in an auction, and so now I'm done. Now I'm gonna get to work.
Nice.
Michael and some person, I am not highlighting that.
Highlight it.
Peanut butter and baby carrots and peanut butter and hot sauce.
No.
Ooh.
Look, so here's the thing.
Yeah,
after
peanut toss.
That's the thing. I made a really good stir. I'm so pissed though, Woodrow. I made this really delicious stir fry, and I made it with kohlrabi, instead of noodle. Like, it was just really good. It tasted really good, and it had a whole bunch of greens in it. But then I did homemade peanut sauce and coated the whole thing in that, and
ruined it.
Dear, oh no, it was the best fucking thing ever.
Yeah, I want to learn
good.
how to make a good bat, like make it really well. I haven't made peanut sauce yet, but when I get it on shit, it's so good.
I don't know, Shae, that
love
stir
it.
fry that we made that you used some peanut sauce on was really tasty.
Oh,
You
Woodrow,
don't
are you
remember?
still working at the same place?
Are we talking
Yeah.
a while ago, Si?
I'm talking about when we were together.
Just now?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't. Are you part of this year's Battle of the Bruschetta?
No.
No, they asked me to come up with something, but I couldn't think of anything that I actually wanted to put up. And then the ones that they've got up right now are actually pretty dope. I don't know if they've actually posted them, but I could.
They did, I believe. Give me a moment.
I know they.
So Shae, it's while we were
Oh,
together.
yeah,
You made stir fry and you had some.
Yeah, that was
bottled-
terrible.
What do you mean it was terrible?
The one that had the peanut sauce was terrible. The one that you're talking about that we made that was good didn't have peanut sauce.
Are you sure?
Yes,
Which one stuck to the pan?
the one that was good.
Okay.
All right, so the current one, the first round is berry mascarpone and French onion.
French onion. Yeah, there we go.
The second round is buffalo cauliflower and Philly cheesesteak.
Yeah,
And
this
that's
this time they're only doing 4 instead of 8 because I don't think I don't think anyone submitted. They didn't give us a lot of time this year. They told us like 2 weeks before it was coming out. Last time we had like several months, so like no one was able to come up with really anything. I think all of these ones are from our like heads. Some of the people in like the kid, like the head kitchen and shit that make all this
So
stuff.
who probably got
concept
advanced warning?
Yeah, they knew it was coming up.
Fuckers. They were afraid of the competition because you got
Yep.
so far.
My
last time.
shit's on the secret menu though. Yeah, I'm on the secret menu,
Nice.
which is just people.
it's another
ordering shit that's not on the menu.
ratatouille situation. God, head chef doesn't want to be showed up.
No, it's actually my head chef wanted it to be on the menu, but it was the I can't remember his name. It was one of the other chefs at I think in Texas who beat me with that Mexican street.
What was
corn
yours
barely.
again?
Mine was the spicy Brussels. So it's romesco,
Ooh.
Yeah.
fried Brussels, Calabrian chili, and then salt, pepper.
Wait, Brussels sprouts?
Yeah.
Might be good.
No, it is. Trust me. I didn't like Brussels sprouts before I started working here, and then I tried them fried, and they're fucking bomb. I like them now though in general because after that I started eating the Brussels salad, which has this manchego dressing and what kind of nuts are they? I can't remember. They're like these spicy marconas or something like that. They're really fucking good. It's a great salad. But Brussels aren't bad if they're actually cooked right. If you cook them off, they fucking stink and they're gross.
And yeah, they
Dude,
taste
but
nasty.
Fried Brussels with bacon. Oh my god.
Oh, those are
yes.
good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Or if you
which
do
row?
it, I've seen maple and bacon and all of the. Sorry.
Which row? You are
Continue.
surprisingly bougie with food. Like just looking at you, I wouldn't expect it.
I used to be no. It's because I work in Scottsdale. I just know this shit
Yeah.
now. I don't really.
No,
I used to be.
I completely get it. I'm just saying by the
Yeah.
look at you, you're skinny skater dude.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's what I am. I don't skate anymore because my fucking lower back. But yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. I used to be like a hella picky eater. Like I think even pickier than you, Sai. To be honest, like I wouldn't eat tomatoes, onions, mushrooms. Like I wouldn't.
I
eat
still will not
anything.
touch mushrooms. I cannot bring myself to touch a fungus.
I will not let me make anything with mushrooms.
Nope.
That's okay.
And
You can make me stuff with mushrooms.
And if you are including mushrooms in something you cook, you better disguise that shit because I have
Yeah, I would.
mushrooms radar. Like
Mhm.
you better not include
just-
mushrooms. Like liquefy them or something.
Yeah, no, I would puree it. I would saute them or probably saute them in butter and herbs, and then I would puree it and make like some kind of puree with
Ooh,
it on,
almost like a
steak
pesto.
over a steak. Yeah, but with mushrooms.
So here's my thing. If I know they're there, that's when the mental kicks in of
Yeah, I
what
know,
they
I
are
know.
there for. The other thing is how spongy they are. So
Oh yeah, yeah.
so if you can avoid those two pitfalls, I'd be willing to give them a shot. The other thing I just cannot do, like I tried it once and I threw up, calamari.
Oh, calamari's good if you get it in the, I can't remember, not yakitori, takoyaki or something. They're little like calamari and dough balls. That shit's so good.
Calamari.
I had fried calamari at Bennigan's.
Probably why he threw up.
But you're
No, I
Shut
don't
up.
like calamari either, though. So
Bennigan's is a national treasure.
that's
Do
why
they
I
even
love-
still
But you're-
exist?
no.
you're
But it
big
gets
on
after dark.
textures then.
Yes,
Si?
very much, very much.
So no
I
onion,
wish I
no
could-
raw onion.
Oh, I eat the shit out of raw onion.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
interesting.
Sai loves raw
It's
onion.
it's literally spongy.
Huh. Oh, okay.
It's spongy and
dis-
like
You're
and-
disgusting.
and once you
You're
once you kind of
disgusting.
once you kind of chew it, if there's any kind of grit of the food itself, not like seasoning and stuff like that, because I do coarse ground black pepper on most things. Hello, Angela.
Yeah.
But yeah, Shelby, I went and bought a fucking Blizzard at Dairy Queen the other day, a large Blizzard. Guess how much it was?
$25.
$8.47.
$8.
Yeah,
Yeah, I just
I couldn't
dropped
believe it.
Stupid.
5 and change. Well, 6. I gave her $1 tip, so
I didn't give shit for tip.
yeah, it was
So
like $6. This drink a year ago, 1 year ago, was $4.
So when I was in my teens, they were
Good thing-
like 2 and
Good thing
change.
I'm rich.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You got all that Newt money.
He doesn't know no Newt.
Shelby, come to Baltimore. You'll eventually get that thing that Shae and I were talking about.
You know what
Wonder
I'd love to
that
have
is-
again? Shark steak.
My
Was
internet's
that-
Yeah.
chocolate.
Is that a? That's not a Blizzard. That's a milkshake, isn't it? You cannot suck a Blizzard. through a
I just
straw.
do chocolate malts. I do chocolate
Oh.
malts
Um,
with extra malt powder.
This is Arizona. We can drink
The
the
Panzer
have-
Marmot
I have very
returns.
good suction skills. I can suck.
Well, yeah. In
I drink
Arizona,
Block
your
Ice
soft
for
serve
raw
is
side.
soup.
Yeah, it is.
There is no soft serve. Arizona.
So I bought it in the next town over. That is literally 12 minutes from my mom's house. That 12-minute drive in my mom's 96 Miata that has air conditioning that tries to be cool. I got it here and it was literally soup. It was soup with chunks of Oreo in it. And so it's been in the freezer ever since, because the second I got home, my mom's like, I'm gonna chop some onion and make goulash. Because I'm like, I really don't feel like cooking. There's still leftover Pizza Hut. By the way, my town is so small.
Hold on, goulash.
Goulash.
Are you guys like
Hungarian?
what Eastern European are you? Yeah.
We're not.
Okay.
Goulash is Hungarian. So we eat goulash, we eat shepherd's pie. We have a really hearty, amazing beef stew. That's a family recipe that Shae absolutely loves. Woodrow, have I ever given you that recipe? Because I don't mind sharing it.
I don't think you've ever given me a recipe.
I'll give it to you. If you ever get sick, especially in the winter, make this. Within 2 days, you're in perfect health. Usually the next day, because it has so many.
It has so much fucking pepper in it.
It has so many antioxidants in it. A lot of celery. I add celery seed as well. It's really great.
Yeah,
It
no,
is very
celery seed, celery salt, all that stuff is hella good. Ground mustard.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's a tomato base. So you cut up a roast and brown it in butter and Lipton onion soup mix.
Okay.
Then you start adding. So you add crushed tomatoes or really any kind of tomato that's not a whole tomato.
Could you do like those canned tomatoes with the like tomato sauce and I can't think of the company now. Like, are you talking just
Rosa?
tomatoes, or could you get like a can?
We did roasted crushed tomatoes, roasted pureed tomatoes, really just anything tomato at that point. I mean, you could take a fresh tomato and do it. I don't care.
I don't
But
recommend that.
I don't mean a whole tomato, babe. I mean like take a fresh tomato and do your own crushing, grinding, destroying. But it needs a good tomato base. So I usually do 2 cans of that, or one of those big cans.
Okay.
Then water.
Mm-hmm.
This is all in a huge stew pot, by the way.
Yeah.
I like how we started talking about food and our viewers have gone up. You're all just hungry.
You need to peel and cube some potatoes.
Okay.
Also, a pound or 2 of baby carrots.
Okay. So carrots, celery, potatoes.
Yeah, once you add the tomatoes, add at least the celery salt. I don't like to add the chopped celery at that point because I like to use the leafy ends of the celery, because I think that's where the most flavor is. But that has the tendency of sticking at the bottom of the pot, so I like to put that in a little bit later. But it's really important that you start out with that base of tomato and celery. So I'll add celery seed at that point because there's no chance of it burning. So once you've added the water, the celery seed, obviously the meat, the butter in there is going to have made the little, buttery bubbles, throughout it. That kind of looks like an oil slick, but I guarantee you is not going to be gross.
Oil and food is a good thing.
Yeah, you let that cook for about an hour, and then you start adding other things. So what you add is directly affected by how soon that's going to turn to mush. So the first things that I like to add are corn, just whole kernel sweet corn. Now my mom likes to add peas. I don't mind them.
I hate peas.
Well, they add a sweetness.
Ew.
I don't know why.
Ew,
I never used to like peas. I cannot eat just straight peas, but if they're in something, I no longer pick them out.
Yeah, I'm semi on that.
So
department.
you will, by the way, you
Oh my
will
gosh,
not
I just eat
notice.
straight peas.
You will not notice the peas in this because I don't know what happens. They shrivel, they combine, they do
They
something.
turn to mush probably, but I don't mind like eating them and stuff. I don't know if it's when I'm cooking for myself. I never cook peas. I'll eat them. I don't mean, it is what it is.
Yeah,
Buttery peas.
They do not end up tough at all. So you will bite
split
through
pea
them
soup.
and not realize it.
Yeah.
So the peas, the corn, sometimes green beans.
See, that's
time-
where I draw the line. I'd rather
No,
not putting
don't-
green beans in this.
Do not put peas are fine. Don't do the green beans.
Yeah, hell
So-
no.
So as you're
I like
adding
green
these
beans,
things,
but not in that dish. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
you don't know. So as you're
You
adding
don't know
these,
your life.
you don't know my recipe. You've never
Right.
tasted it.
That's right.
So as you're adding these things, like you add a can of corn, you add a cup, you add a can of water. You add a can of peas, you add a can of water, so that you're constantly building as you're adding more things to it. You're constantly building up the stock. The carrots and the potatoes are the last things to go in, obviously, because they'll get soft. After that, there's an hour between each of these phases of adding things, and when you add the chopped up potatoes or the cubed potatoes, and I do huge chunks, and the baby carrots, you'll want to cook it for, I say, a minimum of an hour and a half after that, just so everything can get cooked through, and so you're not biting into a crisp carrot. But literally the longer you leave that on heat, the better it tastes.
Yeah, because it's called emulsifying. All the flavors, mix
Yep.
and marry.
The other thing is you want some barley to be able to thicken it.
Sounds like
And
a
it does-
terrible pizza recipe.
The potatoes should thicken it.
It doesn't. Not
Huh.
not enough. Yeah.
Well,
So
okay.
this is supposed to be
I
a
add
stew.
so much freaking water.
Well, you need to add water so that you're not
Yeah.
making a 2-person stew.
I
But-
know you need to add water. I'm saying you add a lot of water, therefore you need more than just potato to thicken it.
Yeah. So add the barley.
Or cook it down.
Yeah.
Add the barley. You really don't taste it that much. To me, it just honestly tastes like little bits of potato because
I would
it's
probably
kind
do
of
a
flavor
roux.
neutral. And
Yeah.
and that's it.
That works too.
And that'll last you several days, and you'll notice that each day it tastes better.
Yeah, no, that's soups. It's usually the story with soups.
Here, hockey likes
I-
roux.
I like the recipe. The only thing I would change is I would brown the beef, take it out, and then I would start a mirepoix in that with the French onion and the shit that's in there that already.
I don't speak Cherokee,
down.
so I don't know what that is.
A mirepoix is it's celery, onion, and carrot. But you put it down because those are all aromatics. So you want to cook them early on and get them going, get them opened up into the oils and everything, and then deglaze the bottom. I would put a little like white wine or something to get that fond off the bottom from the steak in the butter, or well, not the steak, but the roast in the butter. Then that's when I would start building all the other with the tomato and everything. But other than that, it sounds fucking really good.
It is.
Oh, it's very
The other thing is you want to use 4.5 pounds of roast if you're making a decent batch of this.
Okay.
And when you
Side,
brown
have
it-
ever used you ever
Go ahead.
used like beef stock instead of water
no,
in between?
I do. Yeah.
I would.
well, Shae, you're welcome to experiment because you have the whole recipe. And we're coming up on winter time when I can actually be in the same house as you.
Oh my god, my fucking internet! I'm just
You're
my
fine,
internet
Sheldon.
gave out for a second.
fucked up.
You're
I,
fine.
I
Shae.
haven't heard the last 38 seconds.
Really?
Probably 45. Yeah. After I spoke, I don't even know if you heard me.
I did.
Mhm.
I said no. Woodrow said yes, and that he probably would in that situation as well.
Mhm.
So yeah,
Green
I'm
beans.
open to
Okay, I'm pretty
experimentation. I just know that the base recipe that my mom taught me is fucking amazing, and it literally between the pepper and the celery and the tomato, the pepper really helps the sinuses, but the antioxidants really kick the shit out of anything that cold or flu that you're experiencing at that time. It's really. And it sticks to you, and it makes it so you can sleep. So that
Yeah, it'll knock you the fuck out. You will be so
Yeah, it's
stuffed.
hearty.
You will.
There's
There
potato,
is
tomato,
absolutely
beef.
no way.
Yeah, it's hearty.
There's no way
Um,
you're staying awake.
The
the
itis
other
is
thing is-
real.
get yourself
Good.
King Hawaiian dinner rolls and use that to
Yeah.
sop up
Look
the
it
rest
up.
of.
Yeah. You always need
Yeah.
a bread or a starch or something.
Shae likes potato rolls,
Yeah,
love
potato
potato
rolls are good to go. Potato rolls, sweet Hawaiian rolls somewhere.
or like a sourdough maybe, because that would
Yeah.
be a good taste with it.
Sourdough would be
So-
good.
anything.
Every couple of months, my neighbor he'll make a badass brisket. He'll do it on he has one of those big green eggs, and he
And ham.
does the whole wakes up at 3 a.m, gets it started, and all that kind of stuff. But after we have our get together, he'll take the leftover brisket and he'll make a bunch of different stuff. But the best thing he makes with it is chili.
Oh, I love
nice.
chili.
Oh, but
Um,
he'll make it the chili, put the brisket in there, but then he'll take it and put it in the fridge and let it sit for a day or two. So that way all the flavors are, emulsifying
Mm-hmm.
and it tastes so damn good.
I always use a lot of beer when I make my chili.
Drinking it?
No. I always put Dunkel
Ooh.
into my chili.
Oh wait,
So-
are we talking about northern chili with the red beans in it?
I do. The dried bean soup mix thing. I use those beans. So I have it's like 15 bean, whatever. I use those.
So, T-shirt historian, I can't tell where you're actually chatting from. I can't see it.
It's yours.
Is it?
It's yours on X.
I didn't think you could chat on X.
You can't through StreamYard. You can off to the side on the broadcast.
Oh, that's
I didn't
bizarre.
know that either. I didn't know that either.
Yeah, so we share this out on both the Red Valkyrie and my X. Yeah. Shae, is it on yours?
No, it's on yours.
No, I'm saying you could add yours as a destination, and we could do it. On all
no,
three.
I'm not a destination for it yet.
Yeah. But no, I just want to share this recipe because I mean, first of all, it's good knowledge for people to have. It's really simple to make. It's really tasty and really good for you. And why the hell would I keep a family recipe a secret? Because
Greed.
It's good. Share.
Greed is good.
I want to hear about people's awesome recipes because for so much of my life, I eat really simple things because that's my mom's palate. So, experimenting with Shae has been a lot of fun.
And if I had all my mom's Tex-Mex recipes, all the Turkish recipes and everything that she had.
Oh dang! Turkish food is good.
Yes,
Thank
it
you, Shae.
is.
It can be.
Well, yeah,
Also,
but I mean,
I wanna
don't know
try
what it's
Turkish
called.
coffee.
This is my problem.
Used
My
to work
problem with
some
Middle Eastern
garlic.
food in general. It all looks almost exactly the same, which is just various shades of red and brown. And all of it looks indiscernible. But by looking at it, you cannot tell at all what it's going to taste like. So I've made a lot of Persian food. I've done a lot of... Sai, I don't think you'd like Turkish coffee.
I want to try it.
I love
Yeah,
Turkish
you can-
coffee.
Sai doesn't like
Grounds,
dark coffee.
I don't like what?
grounds.
Dark coffee, like grounds, yeah. Like I
I just add shit to it.
anyway.
It's a very,
very,
very rich coffee.
It's gonna be great.
The thing that's like I've had a lot of Persian food. I've made a lot of Persian food. It is some of them are so fucking expensive. Like the dishes to make, some of them are crazy expensive. Like
Ooh.
what is
Well,
it?
I shouldn't
that
just
always
say
fuck it up?
Turkish. Mediterranean in general.
Yeah.
So my record was I added 18 sugars to a Denny's coffee once.
Oh, so that's you that I used to get mad at McDonald's in the
That's
drive-thru.
what it
They're
is.
like, can I get an iced coffee with 12 splashes
Pumps.
of caramel and 12 pumps of caramel and 12 sugars? It's like, sure. I'm gonna upcharge the fuck out of you.
Fess and John. That's what I was gonna say. Fess
So
and John.
I also want to try Wednesday Addams drink from that show. I want to try a quad over ice, and then I'm gonna
Not gonna like it.
add a fuck ton of sugar to it.
And then it won't
Okay,
be hot,
so
and it'll be-
where was Heroes Con?
Heroes was in
North Carolina,
was it Raleigh?
Charlotte.
Charlotte.
There has to be a Turkish restaurant around there.
You know what's funny, Shae? 3 days after the con, I watched a video because I watch videos of like cops doing bullshit, and it was someone pulling over a guy the week before. They ended up arresting him on a warrant, but the guy was carrying, I think he was going to buy a car because he was driving his girlfriend's car. They arrested him on a warrant, but he had $8,000 in cash on him, and the cop tried to steal some of it, and the guy caught him trying to steal some of it, and the sergeant came over once they got back to the police station, and the guy's like supposedly handing out his money in the window to put it in the property envelope, and the guy's like, I'm looking at him right now. I heard the rubber band come off my money. I'm watching him move his leg around. So they got the cop out of the car and they checked in the door, the garbage little door area of the car. And they found like $1,000 just stuffed in there and crumpled up.
Stupid
And,
fuck.
They pulled the cop into a room, took his gun from him, and the video cuts for a while because the higher ups needed to talk. And 4 hours later, they were taking him downstairs to arrest him.
That's what you get.
Angela, why are you
that's
asking
dirty.
if Phil's coming on? Is it
Because he's in the
thumbnail?
he's in the thumbnail.
Yeah, get on here, Phil. What are you doing?
No, this is all about his confusion boner.
Get on here, Phil.
I'm never
Promote
gonna
your
stop
work.
talking about that. That was hilarious when he said that
Where'd
in
Shelby
our
go?
chat. Is that Sai? I have a confusion boner. Shelby was having internet trouble.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of people that are going to be at Baltimore Comic Con. It should be interesting.
Shane, with Shane and John.
Not gonna be there.
Are you talking about Malin?
I know.
That's the only
you
John
don't,
I know.
You don't want to be near it.
You mean Shane Davis and
Yeah.
John?
I'm assuming
What the
Malin.
fuck is this? Oh yeah, I just said it. Malin.
Hey, John, whatever his name is.
John
Malin?
John Potato had no eyebrows.
Wow. Thank you, Angela. Angela's like, dear Lord, let me help you. Oh my gosh.
Oh, you guys
Yeah,
were
it'll be interesting.
you guys were talking about ice cream earlier and
Yes.
all that stuff. So there's this one place near where I work. Basically, it's like it's a venue, but it's sponsored and owned by Boeing, and they have like a little restaurant in there, and they have this machine. It's a tech hub, basically, this entire building, and they have this machine. It's a robot that serves ice cream for you. I was like, all right, I saw the flavor. One of the flavors was vanilla, and the other one was salted pretzel caramel. I was like,
Interesting.
that sounds disgusting. Let me try it. So when it's being made, it's like, what toppings you want to add? I'm like, fuck it, add some Reese's Pieces. Put some Reese's Pieces in it. Took a bite, tasted like peanut butter crunch. I was like, this is the best ice cream ever. Because peanut butter crunch
Dang.
is the best cereal ever.
I will fight you.
It's pretty good. I think Fruity Pebbles is the best cereal ever, or
Yeah,
Apple
check-
Jacks.
Ooh.
Maybe.
That checks out.
I don't know. Y'all are pulling out some very left field cereals for me.
I want
Apple
Lucky
Jacks?
Charms ice.
How
Apple
is
Jacks.
Fruity
Apple Jacks
Pebbles
are
left field?
How's peanut butter crunch left
Pebbles?
field?
Fruity Pebbles is a
Fruity
staple.
Pebble.
Okay, here's
No.
what we need to do. We need to make a Count Chocula chocolate ice cream.
Yes.
Hmm.
We need to make
That is interesting.
kind of just fucking had it. Hold on, an Apple Jacks ice cream.
Yeah.
We need to make a Lucky Charms ice cream.
I like Lucky Charms.
Yes,
I like
Lucky Charms are
fake
amazing.
marshmallows.
I have
Fake marshmallows
PTSD
are
from-
delicious. Ooh, I have Lucky Charms.
My little sister would pick
You
all the
have Apple
marshmallows out of
Jacks,
them.
too.
I do.
You have Apple Jacks too. And you can make cinnamon
I'm gonna
toast.
I'm gonna eat something.
Cinnamon toast.
Toast.
Cinnamon toast and have Apple Jacks, and then it's like apple cinnamon.
Our
Now you're
Dairy
making me
Queen
want-
had a ginger snap cookie ice cream, so it was just like
Ooh.
it was so good. It
Sounds
was just like a
spicy.
cinnamony ice cream. It was delicious.
Twinnings used to have a gingerbread green tea, and because I don't like tea just straight, I always end up putting milk and sugar or milk and honey. So when I got the gingerbread tea, I didn't realize it was green tea because apparently putting milk in green tea is like a sacrilegious thing, but whatever.
Who
I put a
fucking
little
cares?
bit of milk, a little bit of honey in it, and stirred it up, and it tasted like a liquid gingerbread cookie.
Mm.
Super, super good.
Have you guys ever had panna cotta?
have not.
Describe it.
No, I haven't. I know what it is.
So-
but I haven't had it.
That's like the most bougie recipe I think that I've made so far at the dessert. Mine is a mango coconut panna cotta. So essentially,
Oh yeah, you were
uh,
telling me about this.
you get
I
mango
also
puree,
sent it, Shae.
coconut milk, and then blood orange juice, sugar, and vanilla, and then you just boil it and add gelatin. But if you want to make it vegan friendly, you can put agar-agar, but you use a lot less. Like you would use 10 grams of gelatin, and then I think only 1 teaspoon of agar-agar because it's like way more powerful.
We
But,
don't
you
believe
boil
in
it.
vegans.
Oh,
Stop
well,
it.
They're a
you
myth
wouldn't
like
make any
fairies.
money. So you wouldn't make any money in Scottsdale. Everyone thinks they have a gluten allergy in Scottsdale. So you know what the funniest thing is? People are always like, "I have a nut allergy. Can you not put corn nuts on my bounty board for me?" What the fuck are you talking about?
What the fuck?
Corn nuts are corn.
It's corn, dude. It's not a nut.
Yeah,
It's just
well, people
dried
just
corn.
People just don't know
Fried
anything. That's
popcorn.
what it comes down to.
Really?
My brother used to love
But,
corn nuts. I've never tried them.
Corn nuts are delicious.
Never
That
tried 'em.
I
Barbecue
think you'd
nuts
like
are
it.
great.
that mango coconut panna cotta, I make a blood orange compote that goes on top of it. So it's like this orange mango coconut gelatin, and then on top it's got this thin layer of like red liquid that I use a it's like a triple sec. It's an orange liquor, cinnamon, vanilla, and sugar to make with real organic blood orange slices. So you basically put the blood orange slice on top of the panna cotta, and then pour this like nice compote on top of it, and it's I could charge a lot
So-
of money for it.
So
Yeah, you
Woodrow,
could.
once Shae and I win the lottery, how would you like to be a personal chef?
That would be a cool job. My one of my friends, this lady who used to work with me at the place I work with now, she left and went to Washington to be a personal chef. And she was telling me about how anxious she was when she first got that job, but now she loves it. But it was like a big learning curve for her, just because every day you're doing something different, and you're
Well,
like,
yeah. I mean, wouldn't you establish a kind of menu schedule?
yeah, you could. Some people are like that. Some people want like different shit every day. It just depends
Well-
on who you're working for.
Well, I mean, yeah, yeah. I guess I'm trying to think of how that would even work with a personal chef. So maybe before you go to sleep, you indicate what you want for breakfast, and then I would probably skip having the personal chef do lunch, and then let them know what you wanted for dinner, so that they could go to the market for anything that they needed. I don't think that would be too rough, and like standard things to keep on tap, like turkey. Keep a whole turkey.
I always wanted to try this.
Keep a whole turkey, just in case. Oh, is that
No,
like gelatin,
The
right? That's like a
Yeah, it's emerald marine chocolate tart.
tart. There we go. That's what it's fucking called. I couldn't remember what they call it.
It's like a mint tart.
Now I love turkey. That's why I love
Looks
Thanksgiving,
beautiful.
and then I bully people into also having turkey on Christmas.
Turkey,
I
I'll
love
be
it.
okay with. I can't eat ham anymore. I used to work at Honey Baked Ham, and I would
No.
eat it all the time for free because I was
Did
poor.
you? They had a honey baked ham in Florida, like a huge one.
Mm-hmm. Mars wasn't that big, but yeah, it's actually a fun place to work at, to be honest.
But yeah, turkey's definitely the way to go. I can't do ham; it's just too thick.
It's
I
just-
feel like I
yeah.
can't okay, so I like having I had a good recipe for ham for Christmas. But it wasn't me that liked the ham. So I don't know if I'll ever make it again, or if I do, it'll be a very small ham because I just don't like it as much.
It'll just be a
what I
little picnic.
love is the next day I make for breakfast I make a hash that is
Ooh.
a whole bunch of mixed potatoes. So when I do I'll do roasted herbed potatoes, and it'll be like red potatoes, yellow potatoes, and sweet potatoes all mixed together and roasted with rosemary, and there's just a bunch. So it's like a nice herby potato. And then the next day you take that and you chop it into smaller pieces and throw it back in the pan with some reserved herb butter that you used when you made it, and then chop up a bunch of ham and throw that in. Put in a little bit of red pepper flake, like
Oh my
fry that
God,
up
you
all
and
nice
red
and
pepper
golden,
flake.
and then
so good.
put
She fucking killed me.
put a. It wasn't even that much. You're such a baby. And then you put a couple
I'll get you
of
with habanero.
eggs with runny yolk on the top of it,
Yo.
and eat that. It is so fucking good. It is the best. Like, I always ended up making stuff for Christmas Eve, and then Christmas morning was breakfast, like a big breakfast, and that's what I would always do.
You know, that brings up a good question, Shae. Do you like eggs Benedict? Because
I've
isn't
never
that
had
kind
it.
of a runny egg?
I've
Yeah.
never actually had it. That's the problem.
it's
I think
so good.
I can't imagine I wouldn't hate poached egg because
Yeah, it's like I think a poached egg with like what a hollandaise sauce or something.
Yeah, it's with
Yeah.
a hollandaise
Oh,
sauce,
yeah.
ham, and it's got to have a good hollandaise
and
sauce though.
toast,
That's what
right?
makes
Yeah.
and English
Yeah.
muffin.
hollandaise
English
is
muffin.
the make
Yeah.
or break.
It's an
Yeah.
English muffin, Canadian bacon,
I
poached
do
egg,
love
and
Ham.
hollandaise.
It's ham. Don't call it bacon. That's ham.
Canadian
That's
bacon. So,
It's ham.
Ew.
And
Dare
everything.
you?
does anyone else remember sizzling?
Wait, what? Sorry.
Sizzling?
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it
The
was a
fuck
type
is
of
that?
bacon in the 80s.
I do not.
Like a designer bacon.
No, it was
maybe
it was
a
just
sizzling?
it was a leaner cut of bacon, and it kind of resembled Canadian bacon. It was so good and salty, and it had just enough fat to, tick that box, but it was so meaty.
Ooh.
It was so good.
One of these days, I need to buy a pack of campfire bacon from our HEB here and send it to you guys.
Campfire. Is it just thick cut?
Thick cut, and it has spices and all that stuff added to it.
Ooh.
It is so damn good. They only sell it during a certain time of the year, and I usually stock up on it. I
Oh.
missed it this year, so
Okay, Shae,
I like
can you put
pepper
a poll
bacon
in the
usually.
chat? Or you have Can you put a poll in the chat, because I need to know where people stand, so I need to know who I can't like anymore.
Who
The
can you
question
block?
the question is maple bacon, yes or no?
Oh, so
Oh,
you're gonna
interesting.
block me?
Yes.
But see, I'm on the fence
But it
with that.
depends
'cause
on what
it
it's
depends
with.
on how maple.
Yeah. And what you're eating it with.
I can't do it.
Because in
I
desserts,
can't
it's
do it.
good. In desserts, maple bacon is fucking hell. You ever had maple bacon with ice cream? Believe it or not,
I've never had
pretty
maple
good.
bacon with anything other than like breakfast.
Chocolate covered maple bacon.
That's probably good. So we used to make
That's probably
Cajun
Oh, it's
bacon and
fantastic.
using maple for that is good.
And I used to do it with a marbled, so I would have like white and milk chocolate and then dunk bacon.
My bacon needs to be salty bacon without weird aftertaste, because I'm usually eating with either pancakes, incredibly sweet, French toast, incredibly sweet. Yeah, that's basically it.
You know what's
I
funny?
put
I
a
was
poll in
watching.
the chat, and literally nobody in the chat gives a shit.
Yeah, I was watching Three Amigos for the 490th time, and ever since I was a kid, I was like, man, those bats, they sound like they taste like bacon. And sure enough,
Yes.
I'm right. They are bacon. They're bacon on skewers. It says it in the Amazon facts. Like the bats you're eating are crispy bacon
Yeah.
on skewers. I was like, I was right this whole time.
I figured it was either that or like a pounded flat pork chop.
It could have been the way they bit into it, though. It was just such a crunch that it, like,
Yeah.
man, that sounds like a very.
No, I mean
crisp
like
bacon.
if you
Sounds delicious.
pound a pork chop flat and then way overcook it, like baking it,
Mm.
I could see it hitting that. But that definitely sounded like pork.
Yeah,
That was
it
not a
sounded
chicken
delicious
crunch.
when they were eating it. I'm like, I want one of those.
Well, we'll go get you a bat
Yeah, go
near
get that. Cook
near
it.
the Mexican border.
Yeah,
What
cook it
could go
over.
wrong?
So here,
there you go.
There you go,
in
Ledra.
the
Capture
private
a few.
chat, that's the description of it.
Capture a few, send them to Jason.
if you guys are ever down here, we can watch them. I have a balcony that looks at the Superstition Mountains, and at night sometimes they come flying around.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, they're
Those are
cool. You can flick cigarettes into the air sometimes with the butt still lit, and they'll like because it's spinning, it sounds like wings or whatever, and they'll fly by and catch it.
Ah, that's pretty
That's
Really
I
hard
used
to get
to-
them to do it.
cool.
When I was in South Carolina, I had an in-ground pool, and if you went out there at night and you did like to pop water up in the air, they would think it was bugs, so they would come in and swoop and get the water droplets that were up in the air. But the thing that's really funny is you didn't have to do shit; you could just sit there and they would fly overhead,
And you can hear them, which is cool.
and they
highlighting
dive
this with
down
no
and eat all of the bugs around. It was really nice. I was like,
Nice.
oh, this is great. I can actually go swimming in South Carolina in the summer.
Without
Without
at
getting
night.
destroyed.
Yeah, because they just eat everything.
Angela, I'm
the
highlighting this with
cicadas
no
go-
context. So
It is.
meet Candy. By the way, I am the only no vote right now.
So you're blocking everybody?
Oh,
Hold on.
someone else voted no, and then someone else immediately voted yes, and now someone else voted no. So it's 3-2.
Hold on, let me get in there. Maple bacon. This is such a hard question because it really does need context. But overall, I'm gonna have to go with yes.
Maple bacon by itself sucks.
Nope, you just need good bacon.
So Shae and I have made a deal. If Shae really has a hankering for maple bacon, we will cook 2 different types of bacon.
Yeah, I know. If you want to make your own kind of maple bacon, it's not really maple, but it's like a sweet bacon. Is you take bacon and you cook it in Jack Daniels.
Ooh.
I'm sure
Yeah,
Shae
mate,
would love that.
It makes a candied bacon. It's really fucking good.
But the reason
No
I don't
brown
like
sugar, too.
maple bacon is because that smell doesn't go away for fucking days.
No, yeah, I agree with that. I don't like the smell sometimes. Sometimes that if like I'm not in the mood for maple bacon, that's why it's hard. That question's hard because overall it's like I would eat maple bacon, but it really depends on my fucking mood because it's just one
You
of
know
those
what it
things.
is?
Like,
It's that I put food into very distinct categories, and I pick what I want in a meal by picking those categories. So, like I said, in breakfast, I have my sweet category, which is French toast, pancakes, waffles, that kind of thing.
French
'cause,
toast.
Syrup. But then
And
I
your
need my
salty.
salty course. Yeah.
salty, savory. Technically, bacon has savory too.
Yeah. And then if I really need to tip the scale because maybe I got fruit on my pancakes or French toast or waffles, then I'll order some hash browns to go with it.
Nice starch.
And the hash browns need to have onion and pepper in them. They just do.
What?
Onion and pepper in the hash brown.
Potatoes O'Brien. That's what Cy likes.
I like cone.
Yes, they're called Southern style hash browns.
Or
just like
potatoes
hash
O'Brien. Yeah, I like the patties personally. Hash brown patties.
Oh, like McDonald's?
Hmm.
Well,
I mean,
every time I make, oh, go ahead.
no, you go ahead.
I was to say every time I make hash browns, I end up just putting them in a fucking breakfast burrito anyway.
That's the
Like,
thing.
really-
That's the thing. If you make
That's
those,
why I like.
go Shae.
What,
That's why you
what
like
kind
it.
of hash
That's
browns?
why I
goes
like the
out there?
patties. Go.
Oh, so what I like to do is actually take the potatoes when I'm done and put them on a biscuit with some bacon, maybe sausage patty if I also made that. Shae makes the most amazing sausage gravy. So, I mean that's a breakfast sandwich that just it's good for the soul. It's good for the soul. Also, you will immediately want to go back to sleep. Okay, because you've had the starch
It's really
from the
better
biscuit.
breakfast for dinner meal than it is
Yeah,
breakfast.
you've had the
for
sausage.
breakfast.
You've had the biscuit for starch. You've had the potato for starch. You've had at least 2 kinds of meats from the bacon and the sausage, plus the gravy. Yeah, it's just amazing. God, now I'm so fucking hungry now. I'm so
I know.
hungry but full because I had
steak
ribs.
Yeah, it's
And a
steak
huge-
and broccoli for dinner.
I went to Sam's and got a rack of ribs, 2 racks of ribs actually, that they cooked. Which, by the way, the barbecue sauce that they use is not bad. It's not Sweet Baby Ray's, but it's close. So I ate that right before I had my nap. Go figure. So now I'm still full because the fucking potato was like Woodrow's skull. But I'm so fucking hungry by everything that we've been talking about.
I'll be back. I'm gonna go get cereal because I've had a handful of, several handfuls of Cheez-Its. That's what I've been eating.
Are you having cinnamon toast with it?
No.
Damn it.
Whoa.
I know. I don't know who's got the stream on.
It's not me.
Here
No,
we go.
there's not enough delay for it to be the stream on. So that's I
Somebody
think it was
not wearing
Tank.
headphones. Yeah.
Yeah, it was Tank without headphones and without echo cancellation on in StreamYard.
How dare you?
No, I've got
Professionals.
headphones on. Is it
Do you?
echo?
La la la. Yeah, it is.
Dang. All right. Well, I'll leave and come back.
You don't need to leave and come back. Give me 1 second.
Fucking stick around, Tank. Shit.
La la la.
There it goes.
Yeah,
You're good now.
that's better. I turned off the echo
Oh.
cancellation and turned it back on because sometimes in StreamYards it gets fucked up. I also turned on reduce background noise to see if that would also help. But I don't hear myself right now, only when I get really loud and really close.
Heard. It sounds good.
Besides, you've
Alrighty.
left and come back so fucking often, we don't need to tempt fate by having you leave and come back again.
Right. Yeah. No, I have terrible internet.
That's
It
always
just-
fun.
Yeah. No, it's I can't. Like a great way to take like a really quick break from work, like 10-15 minutes, and then just get right back into it is go jump in, and I like to do like online PvP. Gets me completely distracted from whatever it is I was working on. I'm in the moment, and I have a lot of fun. And I'm very competitive, but I'm a good sportsman, and I pretend to be a good loser.
So what is
But
it
I-
PvP in?
These days, right now, it's Crossout.
Oh, that's. I used to PvP in WoW a little bit, run
Oh, okay.
around Lich King.
Same.
So, I of course was a Death Knight because how the fuck could you not be? And yeah, the gank that you used to get, to be able to yank a player right to you.
Yeah.
God,
yeah.
that was
Oh,
that was so great. I had so much
I,
fun in that.
In WoW or whatever, I played early on vanilla through I think it was Burning Crusade and then Cataclysm is how it went or something. But when the Blood Elves came out, I got a Blood Elf Rogue to 49, twinked it out, and just did PvP forever, and then quit.
Now-
I never got past level 49.
Are you saying tweaked it out or twinked it out? Because those are two different things.
And online, we used to call them twinking it. You make him a twink. Yeah, and it just means you stay at level 49, and then you have someone who's higher up give them all the best gear for that level for the PvP, so you get stacked out.
Oh, so you can stick in that PvP bracket. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Hold
And
on.
twink just means you're not going to level anymore.
Have you ever
It's also
had?
Ooh, what are those? Caramel, sea salt. Those are
Ooh.
chocolate Pringles with caramel.
Yes. So it's literally just chocolate, but
So there's
they're
no
shaped
chip
like
in it.
Pringles.
Yeah.
There's no chip in it. They're
That's
shaped like
dirty.
Pringles. They are so fucking good.
The
Highly
salt on
recommend
them.
it if you. Well, so these ones are, they have crispy rice puffs in them too.
Ooh,
So it's like a
nice.
crunch bar with caramel and sea salt.
Mhm.
And then I get the milk chocolate that are just the crispy rice. But they have a couple other ones too. I like the mint ones. I just am not that interested in them. But sorry, I didn't mean to derail. I
you're
I
good.
grabbed them because I saw them.
So
when
the
I
only
got-
other PvP I've ever done is Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
Mm,
Yeah,
yeah, it's a good one.
I kind of got burnt out on online first person shooters, like in the early days, man, before it even really got crazy. You know, back in the Unreal days.
Oh my god.
Oh dang!
Unreal Tournament.
Red,
Yeah.
the first red faction.
Oh, dude,
That
Dude, I
fucking
love
railgun. That railgun.
Yeah.
man.
I had a clan called BIO and I played on computer, and we were pretty high ranked. I think we got like 5, somewhere up really high. It's been a long time, but I started that clan. I was so happy, like, and fucking proud of that back in the day. Using that fucking railgun or whatever it was to look through walls and just blast people and shit, dude. That game was so fun.
Well, as far as MMORPGs go, like Star Wars Old Republic, I used to get into the PvP on that.
Oh my god, I beta tested it and I was in it on day 1, and I had a guild, and it's still there, and I think I renamed it Red Valkyrie, babe.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I still have a guild, and I was talking to my old guild mates about reforming it. We had kind of like a light RP roleplay guild where we were all troopers. Now they've revamped everything so you can really matrix your character class, you know, and have some real fun with it. More
So,
custom characters. Play with
I have
the meta.
one of each. I've one of literally every
Nice.
class. So I'm a legendary.
Nice.
Hold on, I gotta get my one-time password. And for the longest time, I was still fucking paying for a subscription, so I believe I still have a ton of cartel points.
Yeah, win.
That was the small
Faster.
penis alarm.
Hey, we
Alarm
have
did-
69 viewers.
alarm
Oh, we
didn't
dropped
go
to
off.
60.
Nice. Aw. Small penis alarm. Drove that person
I don't
away.
know what you're talking about.
Made them sad.
Did it go to spam? No, that's just
I've been wanting to
Beyond.
get back into that one because I picked it up not too long ago, and I was like, man, I forgot just how fun the story is.
I want to get Shae back into it because she played it and I played it, but we've never played it together.
But we had this
I don't
trooper
wanna play
guild
MMO again.
where we marched in formation at Coruscant. We did formations, you know, promotion ceremony. We did the whole shebang, and like most of the guys in there are combat vets in real life, and it was a fun role play. And for a while we had a reputation that, like, if you saw one of us like alone, it was like, no, these guys are never alone. Where's the other guys? Because we found out that line of sight totally works in Star Wars, Old Republic. And we found that out while running for our lives on Nar Shaddaa, as we were running from some Sith that were way higher level than us. We might have talked some trash in a cantina that we couldn't back up. And we duck around a corner, we're hiding behind these potter plants, and we're like, all right, we're gonna hit him with the stuns, and we're gonna run for Republic territory, right? And we were hiding behind the potter plants. The guy just right past us. We're like, wait a minute. Woo, comes back again. We're like, oh, we found a mechanic. And then we started to clean house on Tatooine, kicking the Sith out with the L ambushes and all sorts of fun stuff.
Holy shit! I have like $100 worth of in-game currency.
Whoa, that's cool.
I have 13,000 cartel coins.
They go quickly.
Yeah, so babe, if you ever want to get back into it, if not, it's probably going to be one of the things that I play on Valkyrie's Play, other than Cyberpunk, because how fucking often can I play a single player game? But Shae, the other thing that I wanted to tell you is I've got a notification from Steam that some of the games on my wish list are on sale. Specifically, the co-op game Payday 3 is on sale for half price right now. It's so much fun. It's killing cops and stealing money. What could go wrong?
No, I'm down
Anyway.
to play Payday. Those games seemed fun. I just never played them.
I heard Payday 3 sucks.
Well, I still own Payday 2, and I've got over $1.8 billion. Let's see here, Steam. Just Steam.
You don't need my cereal, buddy.
Mom, it is the milk. He needs some milk.
While I was chewing, I had a bunch of it in my cheek, and he just put his paw up on my cheek and was like, "Oh."
Where is my wish list? Not my inventory, not my badges, which are fucking useless. Wish list. There we go. I can take Hogwarts Legacy off of here because I just pirated that shit.
My Steam won't open. This is annoying.
Alright, so Payday 3 is mostly negative. Wow. 38% positive. Holy shit, what did they do to this game? Payday 2 was amazing.
They'll tell you a lot, probably.
A year ago?
Yeah, it's probably full of DEI shit or something.
I need to see the reviews because I absolutely loved Payday 2. So let me go.
Yeah, I heard good things about the games, but I haven't really paid attention since Payday 2.
Payday 2 store page. Very positive. Almost 428,000 reviews. Very positive. This game came out 11 years ago. How much is it though?
They don't make them like they used to.
You can buy Payday 2 for $3. $3. That is crazy.
I got the Novus mod pack for Skyrim's over 2,000 mods. And of course, I'm insane. And when it added like another 150, I was like, okay, that's good. But it's
You
a
and Cy would get along
gorgeous,
great.
it's a gorgeous overhaul. I mean, it plays like Elden Ring or Dark Souls. It's got that kind of style of combat. It really does take Skyrim like into the modern day. It's got like little floating HUDs and all this other fun stuff that you find in modern games. Beautiful interface, gorgeous graphics. Yeah, absolutely stunning, just beautiful. And the possibilities are just so much fun. Like you could, pick what day you start. You could dictate, like, oh, I want to start in January, but I want the dragons to come out, September 17th, just like in the game. Like you can get funky with that cheese whiz, and I like that because I want to do like some let's plays because I've got the Dragonborn voiceover mod, and I'm gonna buy some time for some machine learning so I can get all the lines properly voiced over. But I'm gonna run like Solid Snake versus Skyrim, Master Chief versus Skyrim. I'm gonna cheat the heck out of these characters into the game, and let's do an experiment. Let's see what these characters do against this established fantasy world. Established characters versus established world. Kind of fun. And then I'm gonna go do the same thing in what do you call it? Fallout 4.
Nice.
I got 1,000 mods on that sucker.
Yeah, I want a computer so bad.
I recommend CyberPower PC. I like them.
Is
My
that what
computer.
you have, Shae?
Oh, I don't know.
I think it is.
My
Go ahead.
computer took a beating getting moved out from California to Illinois, and several parts on it broke. And we're under warranty. They replaced it. They transferred over hard drive data. They did their best. like, look, I bought this computer from those guys like 3 years prior, and those extended warranties are just about to expire, and they're like, nope, we got you, and boom, 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 quick, lightning fast service, no questions, no stalling, just good, solid customer service.
There are so many system integrators at this point. I mean, you have the one that Asmongold and all them went in. Starforge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And
I was thinking
Shae,
about
yes,
that too.
You have a Cyber Power PC. I'm looking at it.
Okay.
I think my friend got a CyberPower PC as well.
I used to love doing PvP in Empyrean Galactic. I don't know if anybody here's played that game. It's kind of like Minecraft for grown-ups in space. You can build like spaceships, hovercraft, and do survival, mining, build stuff. Hold on. Dad land calls.
Remember, to beat the child is to teach the child.
ABS Gladiator. That's what I have.
Oh.
It's only a 10700K. But the funny part is, Shae's computer is keeping up with mine, even though she bought hers a year or two before it. So that's really awesome.
Yeah, that's good.
My youngest just noticed it was past regular bedtime. And she was like, is it time? Is it bedtime? Do I have to go brush my teeth? And I was like, no, it's Friday. You get to stay up late. She's like, oh, well, okay. Can I have some Kool-Aid? I'm like, yeah, but just one.
No, tell her to go brush her teeth and drink the Kool-Aid.
Go brush your teeth, then drink the Kool-Aid.
Ah!
That's what adulthood tastes like.
So you want to hear what kind of a shitty partner I am? So last year for Shae's birthday, I got her an NVMe. Because I was tired of hearing her say how she was out of space on her shitty 128 gig SSD.
Yeah.
I feel bad still.
I've got 5 terabyte space, and I need another 5. So everybody back me on revenue when it comes out on the 4th here.
Yeah.
So
Daddy needs a new hard drive.
My C drive is 1 terabyte. My drive that I put TV shows and software on is 7 1/4, so I think it was supposed to be 8. And then the one that I put movies on is a 3. So
nice.
3 plus... we'll just count what I really have. So 9, 10, 11. 11.
So that's a lot. That's nice.
Can you believe that fucking...
2 plus 1 is...
Yes. No, 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1. Not 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1.
1 plus 1 plus 2.
I remember when I had 2 500 megabyte hard drives that amounted to the size of a toaster.
I remember downloading Blair Witch Project on my friend's business cable internet that was like a 20 meg connection from IRC. From IRC that was, I think you would get like 30K. And that shit was the worst cam copy that you ever fucking saw. And we would just sit in his game store after he would close for the night and watch it on his CRT monitor.
Oh God.
Yeah, those were the days.
I remember when I found out about this Guyver anime. I was like, oh, I gotta find this. I can only find GIFs of it. I was like, oh, I gotta check out these badass scenes. And it would take fucking 2 hours just to get the GIF fucking running. Dial-up internet, you're awesome.
My God.
I still remember trying to get my mom to understand that when we had dial-up, she couldn't answer the phone. She couldn't pick up the phone to call my grandmother. And she did not understand this concept at all, so I would be in the middle of like doing research for school for something, and I'm like typing up this paper, and it's a huge pain in the ass, and then all of a sudden, all the internet just cuts because my mom decided she needed to call my grandmother right then.
Or you're
I was
doing
like,
Diablo
cool.
2 bail runs.
God, I remember it getting so bad. Mom was actually in the house that she sold in Florida to come up here. You remember, Shae? I was in that same bedroom, and I had I got a second fucking phone line so she would stop interrupting me being on the computer. Back when there were 28.8 modems, and those were the shit because before that it was just 14.4. And then it went to 28.8, and then it went to 33.6. I remember a buddy of mine had an ISDN, and I thought that was the shit.
I have no idea what any of this means.
All of those first things were dial-up. ISDN is like a dedicated kind of line where you could get about double dial-up rates, but it was really expensive.
Man.
So in other words, I just heavily nerded.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I'm aware. I just networking and that shit is not.
Remember dial-up BBSs back in the days of early AOL and Prodigy? Oh my god.
It sounded like your computer was exploding when you connected to the internet. Yeah.
This buddy of mine ran a BBS in Tampa, and I remember I went over to his house one time because he was just kind of a friend. Went over to his house one time, and I just see this rat's nest of fucking phone lines because he was running it out of his bedroom, and he just had 12 fucking phone lines installed in his bedroom, all like running into the back of this fucking computer that had just so many modems attached to it. It was crazy.
I miss bringing like a computer, like your tower and a fucking monitor over to a friend's house and doing LAN parties. And shit.
Yeah. So my friend's business in the early to mid 90s, he had 8 networked computers that people would play for computer time to be on those computers. He also built computers in his spare time for money, but StarCraft.
Yeah, I was gonna say StarCraft. Yep. StarCraft.
Command and Conquer.
Red Alert.
Yep. Command and Conquer. Red Alert. Oh man.
Oh wow.
What was the Is it Civilization? Is that I'm trying to think of the one that where you start as like cavemen and.
Yes.
I think it's Civilization.
Yes.
Civ.
Worms.
Yeah.
Worms.
CivNet.
Doom multiplayer.
Armageddon. Doom, yeah.
It was crazy. That is where I played was it Quake and what
Hexen.
Yeah. Unreal.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Quake and
my favorite weapon and it was that weapon that everybody hates, that you shoot the ball and it shoots a little laser, but if you shoot the ball with the laser it makes a huge explosion. Yeah. So I would just I'd go to snipe, take a shot, relocate, go find a new place to go snipe from.
Oh, I was a camp bitch in almost every fucking game. And he had that gaming store when UO came out. Anyone remember Ultima Online?
Yeah.
Yeah, I lost so many friends to Ultima Online.
So
I never saw them again.
It was so bad in the beginning. People used to just fucking pound on the desks because of the shitty connection, because their servers just could not handle the amount of people who bought that fucking game. And and they'd be PvPing and start to lag and just like stutter step. And then they'd just be, a dead body in a pile of loot and have to fucking corpse run. Oh my god. That game. It was crazy. Talking about corpse runs. I never played Ultima while it was at its peak. I played Tabula Rasa. I played, which was another Sid Meier game. I played, what's that big one I played? Well, first of all, I played Star Wars Galaxies. I played that for years. And I never even unlocked the Jedi, motherfuckers.
I got friends who still play.
I don't know where any of the private servers are, but I was there at the server shutdown. I played Matrix Online.
I always wanted to play that one.
Matrix Online was neat, especially if you bought all the put a lot of points into jump. You could, jump from the ground to the top of skyscrapers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cool.
You couldn't actually fly, but you could jump from the ground to the top of skyscrapers. And vice versa. What else? Lord of the Rings Online.
Nah, most of the time I just hung out in the fucking AOL chats.
Oh god. I never did AOL chats, I did IRC. Merc. The really old shit. Yeah, where you could file share and stuff.
Used to do a lot of role play in the chats. People were like, "Oh, dude, you do T1 or T2?" I'm like, "The fuck is that?"
Terminator 1, Terminator 2.
Yes.
Apparently, it was some fucking format where, doing these role plays where you could only do like, if you wanted to make a move, or if you wanted to forward the story, one person would have to type so many words. It'd be like up to like 7 words or something like that. Then the next person would have to do like 5, and then back and forth. It was some weird fucking rules. I was like, yeah, I'm not doing
What
that.
kind of haiku roleplay bullshit were you doing?
Yeah. Sounds like, like RuneScape. I tried to get into that, but I was like, dude, this game is like this dinky game that people are taking way, way too seriously.
Yeah, the only RP game I ever did was Galaxies. But I mean, what the hell else was there to do while you were, crafting and crafting and crafting? Oh, EverQuest 2. Played that for several years.
Same.
Yeah, I never got past the tutorial in EverQuest. I tried out the various character classes. It just wasn't my cup of tea at the time.
The original?
Yeah,
It'd be a while. The original.
Yeah, I don't even think I've ever seen the original. What'd you say, babe?
I'm trying to remember an older MMORPG that I played that was really beautiful. But they like abandoned it super early, which sucked.
Yeah, I was reading through the history of MMOs, and it reminded me just how many I've played. Shae, what was that spaceship one that was a fucking pain in the ass that you said
EVE Online.
Yeah.
Fuck that game.
Yep.
I have so many friends too. Like I was bitching about that game when I was in Germany, and one of my buddies was like, "Oh yeah, I have this rig that goes out and blows up people." I was like, "You're the motherfuckers that blow my ass up after I finally get a rig that I can go out in." And he just looks at me, he's like, "Sorry." I'm like, "Yeah,
That's
I
right.
hate you."
I
So
didn't
don't
play EVE
this game.
Online. I played Elite Dangerous.
Nobody wants to play EVE Online. Who the hell has the time for EVE Online? Seriously.
I think
It-
I tried
That
doing
was
that
what I
once.
was thinking.
It takes
Okay.
so long to do anything in that game.
It's just
it can be
so
fun and
fucking
relaxing.
boring.
But it's like one of those games you chill out to,
I didn't even find
Mhm.
it relaxing because, like, you have such limited resources and only so much that you can do at once. So you sit there and you'd start a bunch of stuff, and then there's literally nothing to do but wait for timers to run down. So then you're just sat there, floating through space, doing nothing.
I go take my rigs out and go do something. I still have
If you have
like,
a rig, it's great.
Yeah, no, and
when
it
you
takes a
first
little while
start
to
out
get
and you
those
don't have a
rigs.
rig, there is no. It's
Yeah.
like literal months of investment for you to even get to start to play the game, and then you go to play it and you instantly get blown up, and you're like, I sat for like 6 to 8 weeks just to get this fucking rig so I could go out. I instantly get blown up. They've scavenged all my shit. I have nothing. I have to start all over again. Like, fuck this game.
Did
It is
EVE
not
Online-
fun.
Mine
Did
with
EVE Online
lasers.
have insurance?
You
Yeah.
could, but you had to be able to afford it. So if you are just starting out, the first couple of things that you do, if you don't know that you got to start and try like real fucking cheap ass rigs that don't have anything, that can't do much of anything, so you can go scavenge and stuff like that and get money so you can buy insurance, like it is such
Or
a
play the
chicken and egg
market.
scenario.
I got good at
Hated
the money mini game during World of Warcraft, and then I got into EVE Online, and I played the market, and I made a ton of money. I went and started a
Dude,
corporation.
you could make real world money on Eve.
I have some.
like-
I have a couple of ships that are worth over $100.
Yeah,
and,
like I know
I never take them out of the hangar.
people. I was in very briefly. I was in like a guild, kind of, right?
Mm-hmm.
And in this guild, it was one of the major ones that was like constantly waging war.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
It was what got me into it. It's because I was like, holy fuck, this is actually really cool and like really involved. And look at these like hundreds of ships on one side fighting hundreds of ships on the other. Like, that seems neat. And then I go get in it. Not only do I find out like it'll be literal years before I have anything that could actually do any of that because I can't afford any of it. And in order for me to do it myself, it's going to take literal years in like, because game time, it's like real world fucking time. But after all of that, I ended up finding out that some of the guys that I kind of talked to a little bit had like rigs that were worth like a couple grand. And
Oh,
like
for real?
they could barter real world money for this shit. And I was like, I just can't.
I remember we manufactured 2 parts for a Titan, and then I loaded them up in giant cargo ships. I had the largest cargo ship that I think it's the Caldiri. I think that's
That
the
sounds right.
faction, whatever. So I had largest cargo ship. I think it looks like a space train, and I got
Yeah.
it because it looked like a space train. Loaded them up, and like, dude, we were set. Like we dropped them off to the client, received our payment, and I mean that was a nerve-wracking delivery too, because I'm flying with like a full escort. You know, we've got a battle cruiser, and we've got some frigates,
Fucking space
and
pirates are bastards.
dude, and we had to plan our route very carefully, looking at all the current politics, going over to the map to see who controls what space, what's being considered, where's the front line right now. We want to avoid that. We just want to get these Titan parts to our client, and that was like at that when we made that delivery, we were rich. Like we went and bought a battleship for our corporation. And at that point, it was like, cool, now we're going to go mine some NPCs. Like, we kept our heads low, man. We stayed
Yeah.
in secure space. Like, the craziest we ever got, like, low security space. Where there's no active patrols. But if you start something, then the NPC police will show up.
Yeah. Do you guys
Okay.
remember? There was an MMORPG. It was almost like a flash in the pan, but it was a really good one. Do you guys remember Ion?
Oh,
I remember hearing about
yeah. Like where everybody
to-
had a pet.
So
Right.
Ion, the big pull for Ion is that you were playing like angels.
Yeah.
Like everybody had wings, you could fly. The whole fucking game was just absolutely beautiful. Things that people could create and stuff. Like, let me pull it up so you guys can actually see. But I used to play the shit out of Ion. I fucking loved it. I stayed with it even after they
they abandoned the fucking game, because they absolutely did. But like, and they did pretty quick after it came out.
Oh wow!
But like, look at that.
Yeah.
Look at those fucking wings. Like, it was just the most ridiculous fucking game, because you go through and there's all of these like gorgeous scenery sets and stuff, and fucking everybody has, you know, these wings, and you can be light or dark and all kinds
Yeah,
of
they
like,
brought
this
it back.
is
Nexus
Did
brought
they?
it back. They did. I almost got back into it, but then I remembered how much time it took away from me, and I was like, all right,
Yeah, I
no,
can't-
no, it's on my verboten list.
So I love the concept of MMORPGs. I cannot play them.
No.
And I actually know why now, at least. But when I get into an MMORPG, like, that is life. Everything else stops. I stop
I'm the
worrying
same
about
way.
chores. I stop worrying about food. I stop worrying about like literally everything.
Yeah, that's why
So-
I never really got into them.
Yeah, and I what I ended up finding out is a lot of that goes to, because like I have a very addictive personality, especially like my family. I have a lot of people that are alcoholics, drug addicts, all kinds of stuff all throughout my family. And come to find out that like when you have ADHD, the dopamine that you get from doing certain activities is what helps fuel the addiction. So a lot of people that have ADHD are addicted to things like caffeine and chocolate and shopping, like things that, like, yeah, okay, drugs and alcohol too, but like it shows up in the weirdest ways. Like, I am currently trying to back off of a shopping addiction, and it's like buying dumb shit that doesn't even matter, and like small things and all that. And so I'm trying to back my way back off of that, because I got sucked in and didn't realize it until a couple $100 later, you know. But that's why I can't do MMOs.
So
Because-
you couldn't even do it and just do it on a schedule, like when we do
No.
streams, and then
Nope.
then put it down and leave it alone.
Nope.
Why?
Because
It'll
I would
Constantly
I would be
thinking about
jonesing to do it.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a massive dopamine hit for some people. Like
Like,
me, I'm
it's a literal addiction. Like,
Yeah, I was gonna say-
I literally become addicted.
Can you do like
Really
a
going through
cooperative,
withdrawals.
could you do a cooperative like first person shooter like Black Ops Zombies?
Co-op stuff I can do. That's fine. It's MMOs, specifically MMORPGs.
Where you're
right.
Yeah, where you're getting fed by that reward system dopamine hit of
And-
leveling up, and like, you know,
and
the
you're
next dungeon
building
I
a
can get new gear.
story.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it because you can literally watch the progression, which
Mhm.
is a massive dopamine hit. Because in other games, like, I can play other games like Don't Starve, because in Don't Starve, you get like this much dopamine from living through the night, and then you get killed just fucking because you pissed off like a bird thing, and it kills you, and you're like, well, there that all goes. And so like the longest I think I've ever lasted in Don't Starve is like 4 days in game, you know.
Well,
and so it's like
there's
like when you get killed, you're like, fuck this game, I don't want to play it anymore, because it didn't give you your dopamine. And so then you can move away from it. And but like MMORPGs don't have an end. It's like living life in a different world and watching yourself progress all along the way.
That's why all video games, almost, not all obviously, but a lot of them of the AAA market have moved towards that games as a live service model, because you get those little bars that you see tick up. Like, even if it's a first person shooter, you level up your guns to get, you know, the skins and stuff now, and or to get new guns, and or you get so many headshots. You see all these little bars going that tick, and then you get a little thing that gives you that dopamine hit. And they've, you know, itemized everything like that in almost every video game, all the big ones, because that's how once they figured that algorithm out with MMOs back in the day, with like obviously WoW, but what was the ones before that? It was EverQuest. I keep wanting to say Never Ending Quest, because our game.
Yeah.
There was
EverQuest.
also Neverwinter Nights, wasn't there?
Neverwinter Nights, yep.
But
I
there was
forgot
another
to.
one. There was EverQuest, and I think there was even one before EverQuest, but maybe not. But yeah, those games are what really found that model out, because that's when like they built in a thing into one of them where you could order pizza, like from the game, like you order Domino's from.
Oh, that
the
was
UI.
they had that in EverQuest too.
Oh, that was EverQuest too. Okay, so that I knew it was one of them. I couldn't remember which one.
Star Wars Galaxies. Star Wars Galaxies had slash pizza. Hold on. MMO slash pizza.
I'm going through reading because I'm trying to see what you might be thinking of, because I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but what I'm getting at though is
a Sony game. Yeah.
They once they realized like
EQ2.
Oh, we can keep people here and milk them for like. It eventually came to not only can we keep their attention here on our product, but we can milk them for more and more money. And
well,
once that became...
they had a deal with Pizza Hut, so yeah, and it was EQ2.
Neverwinter Nights.
What about it?
Was that? What
I'm saying the slash pizza was.
It was
I'm talking. Oh, I was talking about what you were saying when something came before EverQuest.
Oh no, I don't think it was. I think Neverwinter Nights came after.
Neverwinter Nights was the first graphical MMORPG in '91.
Really, was it?
Yep, went live on AOL PC to AOL
I thought
PC owners in '91.
Was before it, but I guess not. Then
yeah, I guess '91 to
'97.
No, Ultima Online was before EverQuest too.
Ultima Online, no. Ultima Online was 97. Oh yeah, it was before EverQuest. I thought you were saying Neverwinter. Yeah, so it was Neverwinter and then Ultima Online.
Was EverQuest 95? Or is it later?
I think it's later.
Later.
It's also part of the reason why I quit playing GTA Online, because
99.
Fucking, I'm playing it.
Dang.
Next thing I know, I fucking bought a $100 fucking Megalodon card.
Megalodon.
And I was just like, wait a minute, did I just spend $100 on something that I can't even fucking hold? What the fuck?
On a Megalodon?
Well, you know,
hello, Mike
sometimes you're
McMahon.
lonely.
Mike!
Just headed to bed. Have a good night, everyone.
Later, Mel.
Good night, Mike.
Have a good one.
Mike's not in the auction, is he?
No.
All right, so since some person asked about 3 hours ago for the list of people in the auction. Yeah.
Sorry. Hold on. So, as it stands right now, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., we have Nerium, Wooly Hazel, Rob Willis, Shane O'Sullivan, and Hyper Wizard. 4 p.m. to 7 p.m., we have Bill Mouse, Nandor Fox, Elliot Rodriguez, Tim Stacy, Luke Aglietta, Kate Mouse, and Jason Bascom.
Cat. Mouse.
Cat. But,
Me?
Cat Mouse. I don't know why I keep reading it as Kate. My brain is not connecting.
And yes,
today.
Jason, you're in the auction
the
per
auction?
your
Yeah.
request.
Uh-huh.
I didn't see nothing.
Oh. And then 9 p.m. till we finish, Frog G, Rini, Edward Triniga, me, Shelby, and Michael Rushbrook. So, super packed.
Edward and Michael.
Rushbrook.
Michael was at the con, right?
Michael is part of 2.5 Fiendish, yes.
And who was the other
Edward
one?
is the one that I told you the Art of Roy sent over.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
Shelby's.
So yeah, we got a bunch of new people.
Coward.
We got 1, 2, 3.
He's afraid of your prowess.
4.
Selling.
He is. Coward. It's not
5,
here, is he?
6.
No.
There's six new people. There's 2 so far. There's 2 per time block. Brand new people that are in this auction.
I really hope those artists we met at the con get back to you. And Shae, that's amazing news. And I'm gonna say it. I'm doxing you. Shae bought Payday 2. It's amazing. So there are
Awesome.
a billion D5 add-ons.
I bought the base game. I'm not doing fucking add-ons.
When is the auction? Just real quick, I have
July
2
13th.
weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks from tomorrow.
Would you guys want some do you have anything in it, Shae?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What if I send you some prints I got? I think they're. I can't remember the size. I think it's like it's a big one. I'll actually grab it. Hold on, one sec. But I'll send you some
11/17.
prints so you can like add them as add-ons or whatever when you go on and sell your stuff.
Oh, that's very sweet. Thank you.
I can't remember. Is Payday 2 crossplay?
With
don't think so.
PlayStation? I'm pretty sure it is, actually. Hold on.
Oh, really?
Well, I know it's on PlayStation.
Because I
But
think
can you
I
play
have it for
PlayStation
my
crossplay with
Xbox.
computer? Ugh. Oh, I can't show that. There's a dick drawn on this.
Yeah, show it.
Oh, so I looked up that the rules for the fucking tier 1 and tier 2 chat room role play, and it was mainly meant for, was like role play fighting. So tier 1 was paragraph based, and you had to have at least so many words, and it was turn-based fighting. So you were just waiting for the other person to fill out their paragraph, then you do yours, you do your counters and all that stuff. But tier 2 was the quote-unquote fast-paced one, where it was 7 words to attack, 10 words to connect, 7 to dodge, and then 12 to counter attack. And basically, that itself was basically almost like a race, because you have to quickly type down your sentence, at least 7 words for your attack, and then at least 10 words for your connect, and then 7 for your dodge. And at any point, a person can, the other person could interrupt that. So I was always getting my ass kicked because I was a slow typer.
That
Woodrow?
feels stressful. Woodrow, that's amazing.
Show him again. I was distracted looking up the fucking answer to Leek's thing. The short answer is no. They used to, but they don't anymore because they stopped updating the console version.
Ooh,
That's all it is. That's all it is. No, I'm just kidding.
booty booty.
Yeah, this is
Very cool.
drawn by Dan Dahl and colored by
Nice.
Scotsman.
Nice.
Nice.
Dude,
Nice.
Scotsman kind of disappeared. He needs to come back and hit up one of these auctions or something. He's a good colorist.
So
I'll
what do
send
you
you some of those.
Okay, thank you.
What will you be playing Payday 2 on, PC or PlayStation?
PC.
Okay.
Through Steam.
Okay. I'm going to have to get that game then, because I want to play.
It's like $3, so.
Too much.
And off to Steam I go. Do, 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 do,
Yep.
do, do.
Summer sale, man. Fucking summer sale every time. I haven't made time to play video games in like literal years, and still the Steam's, if I find out that they're doing their fucking sale, I always end up buying things. Just means I need to play. It's fine.
Please enter your birth date. I shouldn't have to if I'm logged into my profile, you dicks.
Yeah, it makes me do it every time.
Do the same. And apparently I put my birthday as the 18th of January because I didn't feel like scrolling to October. I was like, yeah, that's fine. Like, bro, I have to hit into the 19s, all right? I'm clearly over. Before the turn of the century.
God, I need to know how much this fucking bundle is. But since I already own it, it won't let me see the...
$2.
What bundle?
Payday 2 Legacy Collection.
Payday 2. Oh my god, Steam, why are you so slow?
And
Yeah.
bot.
So if you look, there's an Infamous bundle. Which is $70.
Which is $95, but okay.
Because I already own half of it. Go down to Legacy Collection.
26.
Okay, so that explains why it won't show me anything because I already own all of it.
Alright, fine. Holy motherfuck!
What?
That is a lot of shit.
Yeah, that's my point. It's weapons packs. It's heists. It's
There's a John Wick weapons pack. I'm in.
yeah.
Paid 26. Oh, hey.
Woodrow,
The price went down.
you can do it. It's John
This
Wick
purchase
weapons.
will earn you 3 Summer Sale 2024
Well, I need a
trading
computer
cards.
first.
I don't-
And downloading.
I need a computer first. I can't play on my
I
phone.
agree. No purchase. I need to.
I've been
change
trying
my
to get
Steam
into
account name.
Daggerfall, but I've been having issues.
I'm trying to remember.
Old
It's
Daggerfall?
82.
Yeah.
Oh dang! I haven't thought about that in a while. I love the Elder Scrolls games.
Yeah, that's when I came to. I was like, oh, Daggerfall, this is cool. And I looked at my custom character. I was like, so there's bush showing. Okay.
Yeah, old school games. Morrowind was my favorite. That's where I came into that that game.
Morrowind,
series. I had to,
yeah.
go back and play the other ones, and I didn't
Same.
play them all the way
Fucking
through. I
remember
just kind of like checked them out. But
Yeah.
Morrowind
I beat the ever living snot out of Morrowind, Oblivion, and I still haven't beaten
Yep.
Skyrim.
really.
I-
Dude,
Dang.
Skyrim.
Yeah, no, I spend all my time modding it, and then I'm like, oh, I'm out of game time.
Yeah, Oblivion was cool. Yeah, Oblivion was a good one. I think I still think Morrowind's my favorite though. It was so fun. Something about it and finding
It's
it.
so much
You know,
fun.
On Nexus, they have a wonderful mod pack for Oblivion that really it's called the Vanilla Plus upgrade.
Oh,
and it just
I think I've
upgrades
seen
the
that.
graphics really,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's still, the game is still like heavily dated, but the gameplay is still there, man. You know, the story, the adventure. Because I hadn't played it since it came out. I mean, I beat the tar out of it, and then I put it down.
So, not an MMO, but how many of you guys played Oddworld?
Oh yeah, Oddworld.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Lord.
and like Abe's
I played a
Odyssey
few
and
of those
shit.
games.
Platformer. I think it was
Yeah.
a platformer, right?
it
Technically.
was.
Yeah, it was a puzzle platformer. Friggin' came out on OG PlayStation.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
fuck yeah, it did.
First time I played it was
Wow.
over at my uncle's house. I was like, what's this game?
And Abe's so fucking cute in his own fucked up weird way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Over
Sorry,
here.
we're reminiscing about old games, so it just got me thinking. What's your for everyone? Like, what's your Final Fantasy like top
Best Final Fantasy that we know of or played?
for
or-
you? Like that, or the one that's like that you enjoy the most.
Oh God. Well, for me, the one I played the most. It's gonna be a cliche answer, but it's a toss up between 9 and 7.
Ah!
Those are just the two. Those
9.
are just the two everyone played, but they're the only two that I ever owned. And then
I played
I don't
9
know,
until
man.
I couldn't figure out how to get a golden chocobo. Like I was stuck on the one island, and the rest of my quest continued on the island across the water, but you had to get a golden chocobo so you could go across the water, and I couldn't figure out how to do it.
Who remembers game guides?
I do.
I do. Oh. You want to talk about game guides? I actually grabbed this one because I found a bunch of my old ones. I remember when I
Turok.
found this game. Yeah, when I saw this game, I lost my shit because my grandpa, the first comic books I ever read were Turok, Son of Stone.
Hell yeah.
So this shit, when I saw the game, I like literally I lost my shit, and I was like, I was like, you have to get me this game. And they're like, my grandpa's like, why? I'm like, look, it's the fucking thing you showed me.
My
Then he
ex-
thought it was
I
really
don't
cool.
remember tech shotguns and friggin'
Yeah,
Turok
right.
on a stone.
No, they were like
My ex-
Danger Will Robinson robots and shit, but
Yeah.
My
that
ex
sounds
used to
awesome.
ghostwrite game guides.
oh really? Nice.
Apparently, that's how he paid for our rings.
I'm gonna go see real
But-
quick to see which ones I still have, but I can still hear you.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm pausing this download because it's fucking with my connection.
I've never been the one to like play a game enough to get into a game guide mode for it. Normally, if I play it and I can't figure out what to do next or whatever, I just quit. Which is normally what I do.
Well, what's funny is that I would buy the game guides, but I never use them. I just bought them because I love the game.
Hey guys, Civilization 6 is $3. So I'm looking through and I'm like, how the fuck can Baldur's Gate be $48? That game's old as fuck. It's Baldur's Gate 3.
The thing I love about the Civ games is that they intentionally program the Gandhi bug. Where if you put him on, like, make him the most peaceful, he actually becomes the ultra violent. And, like, India is always the first to use nukes.
Friggin'
I thought I owned this.
How about the orange box? I don't know if you guys remember.
play some
Like-
TF2.
Well, like, it has Half-Life,
Portal.
Portal. Fuck, what is it? So it's Half-Life episode 1, 2, Deathmatch. Lost Coast. Deathmatch Source. Yeah, so I got a bunch of that shit. And then
Oh my
I
God,
bought Borderlands 3.
Borderlands
and
3 is on
Amnesia.
sale. I was just gonna say that for $9.
Oh, I saw it and I was like, fuck! I loved Borderlands. It was so much fun. I was
It
like,
was.
guess I'm gonna get 3.
Oh shit!
Do you have
What
1
I
and
feel.
2?
I have 2. I don't have 1 on this. Oh no, I do. I have Game of the Year.
So Borderlands 2 is $3. Borderlands Game of the Year is $8.
Do you have 3, babe?
Well, folks, I'm gonna have to call it an evening here. I'm
Alright,
up since real early working on Neon Revenant, and we're gonna have some exciting artwork to show you guys. It's gonna be great.
Good. Good. Keep cranking it out. We're gonna need it to be able to set up that page.
Yeah, and I'm getting together all the vertical and horizontal banners and stuff like that.
Oh, good. You're making them.
My
Nice.
pen is, my pen's supposed to be here way too close to the deadline, because my pen died for digital drawing, so I had to order a new one. But we should be safe.
Well, it's
man.
almost midnight. So do you guys just want to wrap?
Yeah, let's go ahead and wrap.
Woodrow, I love that you went and got. Look at you.
I
Yes.
have game guides.
That's what
I
I'm talking
believe in
about.
You
game guides.
fucking do,
I
man.
like the art. I like the art.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the reason why I got those.
I normally just try to find art books instead. All right,
That was a fun.
we gonna do the wrap up, Si?
Yeah, I'm trying to look here because I don't see Borderlands 1 on here. I see Borderlands the pre-sequel.
Okay. Do you have 3, by the way?
Not yet.
Okay.
No, I don't.
Jason, don't buy it, by the way, Si. Jason, where can people find you?
Backfrog G. Find me there. You can Backfrog G there, because it's hidden. But you back it, and I'll ship out the standard regular tiers, no supplementals, because I'm working on it right now. Or Ink is working on it too. So yes, it will get shipped out to you sooner than you think.
Beautiful.
Nice.
All right.
That's it.
All
That's
right.
that's it. Go.
Tank.
I'll be here this 4th of July. We're gonna be launching the new company, YouTube, X, all that stuff. Oi Entertainment, Omniverse Entertainment coming at you. We got comics and games, man, and just tons of good stuff. We're working in association with Markosha Publishing. We've got local manufacturing and production of certain merch items in the UK and US, so that way we can support the economy and support local economies and get you a good deal. So it's gonna be fun on the bus, folks.
Everybody go check out Neon Revenant. Okay. Let's go.
You can go ahead and back this book at the @ below on Twitter. You go sign up for the mailing list. It's going to be coming out actually, hopefully at the beginning of next year or sometime around that time. So that's the deadline right now. You can also catch me here Wednesdays. Well, not this channel. Now we're doing Red Valkyrie Plays, but I am the DM for Dice Dames and Dudes on Wednesdays. So like to see it.
Howdy, I'm King Leak. You can find me on Twitter or X or wherever the fuck it's called now, King Leak 86. You can also jump on Indiegogo and sign up for the Neon Revenant due to launch July 4th, and they'll be launching on Fund My Comic.
Yeah.
Nice.
And as always, thank you everybody for hanging out with us. We surely appreciate you. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to Red Valkyrie. Go check out Valkyrie's Play and make sure that you are liked and subscribed over there for everything that we got, so you don't miss any Dice Dames and Dudes or any of the gaming that apparently is going to happen, since the Steam sale just caused me to buy a bunch of shit and decide to get some stuff. So
we're gonna have
we need to
so
start
much
playing
fucking
games.
fun in Payday 2. We just are.
It's going to be great.
Do I get to power level you?
We'll talk. All right. Thanks everybody for hanging out. We will see you all later. Bye.
Bye.
I'm waiting here for you.